Hello. Hello. Hi everyone.
Hello.
I 右沢先生右沢先生こんばんは。ご苦労さんもいる。こんばんは。いらっしゃい。Hello everyone. I'm Hoshifuri Iku. Nice to meet you. Welcome to Generation 1 Cosmia, a PRISM Project. PRISM Project 一期生コスミアの星降いくです。And this very lovely lady next to me.Oh my god. You guys, this is a really cute girl next to me. What should I do? I'm so nervous. Oh my god.
Send a Snapchat. What do I do? Hi, that's me. I realized I didn't even do my intro yesterday. That's why I was like, something feels off, because I was like, I feel like I haven't done my intro in so long, and then I realized I didn't do it yesterday. PRISM Project 一期生コスミアの時森葵だよ. Hi guys, I'm Ali Tokimori, Generation 1 Cosmia, a PRISM Project.
Yay! Can you believe we will no longer be saying of PRISM Project next month?
That's really bad. I need to redesign my intro. I need to make it a little bit more like, I gotta make it like unique, you know. Now I can't be like, you know, because I feel like oh, Generation 1 PRISM Project, you know, adding all that spice or whatever. But like now I just gotta be like, hi guys, I'm Ali.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was like, oh, maybe I should add like alien scientist or something, or like
you know, like everyone else got their cool catchphrase. I was always thinking about that. Like everyone like Gen 2, Gen 3, like everyone has their like cool catchphrases, like like I'm the cyber agent, give you the wings to fly, and like I'm the you know, all this stuff, and I'm
here
like
to give you something in
heal and happiness, like
happiness.
I'm like
you.
I'm like, what? I'm here, like hi guys, like that's it. So
hi guys, I'm your friendly neighborhood cat girl. Maybe we can all sit down and try to think of one together.
Yeah, definitely. I need that.
Time Guardian, that steals your heart. That's like Yuda's line though.
I know, I don't want to, yeah.
Maybe I should be like, hello, I'm Hoshifuri Iku, alien researcher here to research you.
Put your hands up.
Put your hands up, bitch. We'll come back to that. It's just a work in progress. We'll come back to it.
Exactly.
That kind of sucked. Wow, you're so mean, Wally. God, I'm just trying my best, okay? It's a work in progress. Anyways, so we're doing Iku waifu QA part 2. I feel bad. A lot of people are like, oh, can we ask questions? Why should we ask questions? And I kept having to tell everyone, we are not going to take any more questions because we have a lot of questions for last time. So it's like, what kind of QA stream doesn't take any questions?
It's just an A stream.
It's just an A stream. We're so sorry, guys. We won't be taking any new questions today. But the last time we did part 1, we still had like a lot of questions to get through. And knowing us, we're gonna talk forever. So
yeah, it's just it's just because we were so slow last time. Like,
yeah, I'm not even sure if we'll get through the ones we have today.
Yeah, honestly, like, I don't know. A stream part 3, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, worst case I can do another one, I guess. Next time we should get Menno involved too. We can do like Cosmia QA. Yeah,
I low-key when you invited me to this collab, I low-key like just in my mind I thought that Menno was joining, and then I realized I was like, oh yeah, this is a Q&A that we started by ourselves.
Yeah,
like, I completely forgot.
Yeah, I did actually think about inviting Menno like the first time we did it, but at the time I wasn't sure what her schedule was like. Still, yeah. But it's okay. We'll finish this one, and then next time we'll do Cosmia QA.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we're just testing the waters before we bring Menno into the mix. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we're nice.
We're nice. Yeah, I mean, I also wasn't sure if this is like a, I don't know, like a stream that everyone would be super excited about. But it looks like you guys really enjoyed the last one, so yeah. Yeah. You can invite Menno to judge your answers. I don't know what Menno would think.
Judge of our answers.
Yeah. Should just be like, okay.
She'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh no, he sings again. I'm turning into. Oh, he's turning into me. Oh my god.
Oh my god. This has happened at least 5 times over the past like 2 weeks. And like
Yeah.
And like every time before we'd be like, oh my god. But like now we're like, oh god.
Oh my god. Oh no, it's happening. It's happening again. Oh no. Oh no.
It's gotten to a point where it feels a little bit scary.
Yeah. It's like we're twins or something.
Before it was funny. Yeah. Before it was funny and like cute or whatever. Now I'm like, ooh.
Yeah. Anyways, let's jump into the first question, shall we? I was telling Ali how the way I labeled these screenshots were kind of funny. Because last time I was trying to answer questions from as many people as I can. So if anyone like asked a bunch of questions, I would only answer like 1 or 2 of them. So just in case like we wouldn't answer the same question again, I labeled it. So for this one, it says all of it because we haven't answered any of it. But there are ones that are like the last one, most of it. There's literally only 1 question. All unanswered, but maybe ignore the first one. Which we're gonna do. We're gonna do exactly that. But yeah. Yep, there's the first one. There is the first one.
There is the first one. Was this all of them? Or did we?
Yes, this is all of it.
Okay. Do we answer any of these? I don't think so.
Yeah, I believe this is all of it. So this one's from Molly. And the first one is, if you could have a couple's theme color, what would it be and why?
We already have this though.
Yeah, I mean it's just pink and blue, right? It's
yeah, and like we'll usually like pick out things that are very like kind of like pastel-y, if possible. Yeah, whenever we go shopping or something and we want to buy something in like matching colors or matching but in different colors, usually go for the pink and blue. I feel bad for Menno though, because she's always stuck with like the third option. Which is like, no matter like what it is.
It's like
sometimes it's like it'll be like purple or like it's like white or it's like
yellow,
green or
green,
it's like it's
yeah, because for some reason a lot of times clothes and accessories, little toys in Japan, they always have a pink, they always have a blue, and then they have like one other option.
yeah. I will say though that like I think that color, which is not good because the colors pink and blue are so like everyone uses pink and blue for their products, right? But like for us, I feel like the fact that it's like is like 70% of the reason that we're buying it in the first place. So we end up buying everything. Like it's not even we don't even want it. We don't even want it. We're just there being like, oh my god, this is so cute. Oh my god, they're all Iku colors. And then like we'll buy it.
It will be like, oh my god, babe, let's buy this pink and blue thing so it'll remind us of each other. But then like you go home and my room is like all pink and blue stuff
it's like
that we bought together.
It doesn't even matter. Like
there were plenty of things to remind me of Aoi already.
Yeah, it's an excuse.
Yes, it totally is.
The color is an excuse to buy things.
Yeah, but I mean, like a lot of animes that always have like the blue and the pink and blue girlfriend or whatever. So it works, guys.
Yeah, I think because like we're pretty like I don't want to say opposite, but I think that in a lot of ways, like I guess we kind of are, and so it's really easy to like tag ourselves in a lot of things.
Yeah,
and like not like overlap.
Yeah, red and blue are complementary colors, so It's perfect. Yeah. Let's see. Next one is, what's the silliest thing you two have ever argued about? Have we? I don't think we have that many arguments.
I don't think we argue.
I don't know.
I don't know, and I think that's usually just because we're both pretty like good at just being like,
Yeah.
Like it's like for me in life, there's a lot of things that I'm just not gonna argue about. Like even if I'm like, huh? Like I don't think like it's too much energy. It's too much energy to argue, and like there's no need.
Yeah, I think for you, it's like you don't care enough to like waste time and energy arguing about something. Yeah. For me, it's like, I mean, I think I'm a little bit more opinionated compared to Ali, but even then, with me, I just don't like confrontation, and I'd rather just not like stress the other person out or myself. So I'm just like, oh, okay. It's not worth it, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Like my stance is like the same. I'm like, okay, like too much effort. Like I don't want to step on people's toes. It's like, it's not worth my, because if we gotta argue, then I gotta like, it's like you gotta like defend yourself and all this whatever. It's like whatever. I don't know. Let's move on. Let's move on. I'm tired. Like.
Is there anything you did want to argue about early on when you were first met? Nervous to say anything? I think maybe for me is like Ali was like late to some like collab or something. That's probably it. My way of confronting that was chat. That's it. Like, but I wasn't actually mad. I was just like, come on, girl.
It's just like, why's she late?
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, and it's usually like, sorry, I overslept, and I was like, you know what? Understandable. I'd probably do the same thing.
Yeah, I don't think me. I don't know. I'm just going through life. I don't know. I don't have a lot of things that like. I actually sometimes I think to myself that I actually kind of have like a surprisingly short temper, but like everything that actually like everything that like annoys me about anything, like it just goes away. Like
I don't think Ali 2024. Guys.
Yeah, it's like I'm like, oh yeah, no, I do think that like I get more like irritated in my mind than I show outwardly, but in the end it's too much of a pain to like show outwardly, so I just like forget it existed and I just like move on.
That's true. I think both of us are the type to be angry but we don't show it. Not necessarily to treat each other. Because I think we're close enough to like, if there was like a real actual problem, I think we would bring it up. I think you've also like, I think I've had there was an instance where you're like, okay, let's not do that, and I was like, oh, okay. But like it's not anything.
When? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Well, when?
There's one time we were playing games with V and Verse staff, I think, and then I was being gross. I was being gross. I was like, owie, chat! And then you were like, let's not do that in front of people that barely know us. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, I don't even remember that.
Yeah. But I think, like, we're close enough to understand that, like, like, really small, like, what's not corrections, what small, like, I don't want to say warnings because that sounds like you're gonna, like, blow up on me. But, like, just so, like, let's not do that. Like, putting foot down, like, very small, like, comments like that. I think we're close enough to know that, like, that won't rub each other the wrong way or anything. Just, like, stating a boundary, I guess. And I think we're both mature enough to be like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, I should have known better or whatever. Or at least I haven't had to do that with you because you're very much you're definitely not the kind of person to like overstep someone's boundaries. But yeah, it's never like passive. An argument. It's just like, yeah, stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. We've never like straight up argued about anything though.
I don't. We're not. I mean, we're not the arguing type to begin with. I'm the kind of person to just say, "Oh yeah," even if I like don't like. But I do that a lot when I'm just like meeting people for the first time, especially because like I don't care. Like I like you don't need to know my opinions. So they're like when they're like, "Oh yeah, I have like this and that and the other," I'm like, "Oh, totally." Like
yeah,
because it's just too much effort to be like actually like.
Yeah. I think I'm definitely the more opinionated type because if I really don't agree with something, I'll be like, but I don't really think. But it's not very like in a confrontational way. It's just like me stating my opinion and like just letting them know casually that I have differing opinions. Yeah. And your arguments with Menno. I may have had an argument with Menno before.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't, but I've witnessed it.
I'm not gonna talk about it, but don't worry, it's not anything like serious. So
yeah, I don't think it's definitely not something to talk about. But yeah,
just like I think it's just a difference in how we were raised. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. But no, I love Menno. I love Menno just the way she is, and I hope she loves me just the way she is. Also, to be clear, we're both very like under the alcoholic influence.
Ooh.
I have no filter when I'm drunk. No lie. Yeah. Menno is the type of person she like doesn't fold. If that makes sense.
Yeah, Menno is very stubborn when it comes to very specific things as well.
Yeah. And me being drunk, be like, no, but I love her so much. And yeah, it wasn't anything serious by all means. I don't know, Cosmia in general, like we've never really had like full blown arguments or anything like that. I don't know if we would. I don't know. I don't really befriend people who would have full-blown arguments. I just don't.
That would stress me out. Like yeah, I'd be stressed out.
Yeah, that's the I know that there are some friend groups out there that they just have arguments but they just make up and they're stronger than before, but like I just don't thrive in those kinds of environments.
I'm not good at that. Like for me, like maybe I'm just too like conflict avoidant, but when something big like that happens, it's hard for me. Not even that I'm holding a grudge, but it's more like, is this other person still thinking about this thing that happened? Like I'm an overthinker, I guess. So it's like, is this person still thinking about this thing that happened like 3 months ago, or is that just me? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not very good with arguments or fights or whatever, so.
I know exactly what you mean. It's like, sure, we fought and maybe we made up, but like it still kind of leaves a bad aftertaste.
Yeah.
That's hard. Did she get? Oh, what about the time we dragged Menno into Spider-Man watch along? She was not angry. She was a little traumatized. She knew what
she was getting into.
Yeah, she knew exactly. I mean, it's called Spider-Man, so
yeah.
But no, it's okay. It was exposure therapy. She was fine.
Yeah. Plus, like, if she was like actually mad or like actually like crying or something, we would have stopped the movie.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, there was a point where I did actually consider stopping the movie.
We were seriously like, this might not be good. Like, but
because we were worried that always neighbors were gonna call the police.
Yeah.
But she was fine. Yeah, she did okay. She has spider nightmares afterwards. Oh no.
I'm sure she has spider nightmares just in general.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, I don't think it maybe it has something to do with like how we watched Spider-Man or whatever, but like I don't know, like the night I watched The Grudge in like 7th grade, like I had a dream about The Grudge. Am I traumatized? No.
Yeah, your brain just processing new memories. She'll be fine.
Exactly. She'll be fine.
Spoken like true parents. Exactly. She'll be fine.
It's fine.
Next one. What's the most heartwarming compliment you've ever received from each other? I feel like I get compliments from Ali all the time. They're always very heartwarming. Yeah.
No, you? I mean,
No,
like, I don't
you?
know. Like, I feel like you're... No, because, like, I feel like you're always, like, I love you. And, like... So, like, I don't... But I feel like we already complimented each other too much, like, last stream. I feel like...
Yeah, it was like it was a very like
It's a compliment
soggy
fest.
stream last time.
Yeah. Soggy!
Soggy like croutons at the bottom of the
Yeah.
salad. But
I
Ali
eat
still
those.
likes those.
Yep.
I will be honest. I'll be honest. When you said, "Oh, I like soggy croutons," I had like a visceral reaction. I was like,
You were like, ooh.
"Ooh, like a raccoon."
No, my thing is like... Oh, no. Okay, the thing is, like, Of course, I enjoy crunchy croutons more. Like, I enjoy the fresh croutons more. But if you're gonna leave them, like, if you're gonna throw them out, like, give them to me. Like, eat them.
I will
You know?
100 throw them out.
Yeah. I have a lot of family members too that like my family just like doesn't like croutons.
Ooh.
I don't know why. Like it's just they just don't like them. So, but they order salads a lot, and so I'm always eating their croutons. So, like, it's not like I like love them, but if you're gonna throw them away, I'm eating them. Yeah. So yes, like a so like a raccoon. Yes.
New Aoi lore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I was like, oh my god, what? But also like, get yourself a girl or a man that eats soggy croutons because like that's a
Yeah.
skill. That's a skill.
Yeah.
That's such a skill. Yeah, it is wasteful at the end of the day. Like no matter how gross no matter how gross soggy croutons are, no matter how gross the brown parts of the banana are, it's still edible and it's not gonna kill you. It's just a little weird texture, but it's still a waste to throw away. So honestly, get you a girl who will eat soggy croutons for you.
Yeah, you gotta have both, you know. You gotta have someone who will be there to like clean up your leftovers, right?
Exactly. That's why I love hanging out with friends who have like no. Whatchamacallit, they're like not picky at all. They'll literally eat anything.
Yeah, same.
Actually, that's like Menno for us.
That's true. That's true.
She'll eat anything unless it's banana or piman. But I mean, I like banana and piman, so we're good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I love how we were like heartwarming compliments, and then I was like, "Get you a girl that will eat soggy croutons."
Yeah, I think that's the best compliment I've received in a while. Like,
yeah, let's go. But no, I'm definitely the one that's more like, I love you. You know, you're always working so hard, and you're like such a good singer, and I love you so much. Yeah. Owen does that, not in that tone, but he also compliments me. And Menno often. I don't know. We're always complimenting each other. It's hard to say what the most heartwarming is. Yeah.
Got a good one, honestly.
Yeah. I will say, I think when you guys made me that like book with like a really sweet message for 6th anniversary, and then you guys call me like the Gen 1 leader, I was like, what? But I will say that was also very heartwarming for me though, because it came from the both of you guys. Yeah, and I've never even thought of myself like that. So yeah, that was very sweet. That was very cute. Yeah. All right. Well, the answer to that is literally every time.
There's too many. I mean, I do appreciate a lot when you like compliment my singing. I think like because of course sure like I'll get compliments on it from like people, but like I think it's very like you're so genuine about it that I'm like
I am very genuine. You are easily one of the best singers that I've ever listened to ever in my entire existence since the day I was born till now. But it's so true though. Your voice has a very like distinct tone to it that's very like comforting. I don't know, it's like skitotteru. I don't know how to express that in English. Yeah, and like your voice is also very versatile because you seem to suit a lot of different genres as well. And you have this like very youthful voice as well. It's like it's not like straight up like you're a child, but it's like a very refreshing tone, and I really like it.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're also able to convey what are you saying? That convey a lot of emotions as well. Yeah.
Aww.
I really like how you sing Hitchcock. I asked you to sing that for us yesterday. Yeah. I also really like the way you sing a lot of like YOASOBI songs. Yeah. I don't know, what can I say? Yeah. Both powerful and comforting. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that is, it's very... I don't know, because like a lot of people are like, oh wow, you're like, you're so good. And I'm like, oh, thanks. Like, I don't know, like, and like that's it. But I think, I mean, you just went and listed like 13 reasons why, but like 13 reasons.
Don't say that! Don't say it like that! You could have said any number. Why did you say 13?
I don't know. I was thinking of a good number, but I was like,
Iku, you're my 13 reason why.
No! No!
Okay, we're moving on to the next question.
Okay.
Someone in the comments said we should do a podcast because we spend like 10 to 20 minutes on each question, and they're so right, and that's exactly why we're kind of thinking about that. Nothing isn't like nothing concrete has been in the works yet, but yeah, we might do a podcast.
Yeah.
Do you know an embarrassing fact from the other that you can tell us? I don't know, eating soggy croutons. Okay.
I don't know. Like, wait. This is weird. I actually don't know why. I feel like I should know something, but like, nothing comes to mind.
I don't know about embarrassing. I do know a lot of cute facts about you.
Yeah, I don't. I don't. Is it bad? Like the first thing that came to mind is like, didn't you eat like dirt or something as a kid once?
Yeah.
Why is that
as a baby?
Why is that like the first thing that comes to mind? And I'm pretty sure like you weren't like hiding that or anything. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think. I'm sure that you probably like told that story before. I don't think.
Someone said, I mean, who hasn't?
Yeah.
Yeah, I apparently ate like soil from one of our potted plants when I was like a baby. Like, you know, it's I feel like parents, they say like when babies start to crawl, that's when like shit hits the fan because they get into everything. Yeah, it was around that time when I started crawling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also ate a whole pack of
sense.
strawberries by myself, apparently.
That's pretty impressive, though. If anything.
Yeah.
I don't... Yeah, that was like that was the only thing that came to mind, which is like, and I'm sure you talked about it on stream, so like it's not like embarrassing.
I'm surprised you remembered that. That's like kind of a random thing, though.
Yeah, that's a really random thing to remember. I'm not sure why it came to mind, but
Yeah. This is like maybe less embarrassing for you, more embarrassing for your dad. But I like I love the way your dad calls you babe.
Oh,
That's really cute.
Yeah.
Very, very cute. Oh, maybe the fact that you call your mom mommy.
Oh yeah. I still call my parents mommy and daddy. That's true.
That's really cute. I don't know if it's embarrassing.
Glad you think so.
Yeah, but it's cute.
Yeah, I think that like if I have like a I have like a 28 or 29-ish-year-old male cousin, and everyone he also calls his parents mommy and daddy still, and everyone thinks it's weird, and I'm like, don't judge him.
No, I don't know. I think that's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't you call your parents mama and papa? Yeah, I just call my mom and dad mama and papa. But I don't know, what else would you call them in Japanese? Like otosan, okasan. It's very formal. Yeah. If you call your parents otosan, okasan in Japan, you're kind of a little weird, not gonna lie. It's like really formal. Like you grew up in like a rich household or something. Yeah. Ka-chan. That's very like old fashioned, yeah.
Oh,
Oyaji. Fukuro, fukuro. Very old-fashioned. Yeah. Like, I think it's pretty normal for Japanese people to refer to their parents as mama and papa, but like, I think when you refer to your parents to other people, then you address them as like mother and father. Yeah, it would be embarrassing if I was like, konaida mama ga like to like my boss or something.
There are girls who do that though. Oh well, maybe not to their bosses.
Not to their superiors, to their friends. Yeah,
to their friends. I feel like that's definitely.
Yeah. I don't know. I think mommy and daddy's pretty cute. I know I used to call my dad daddy, and then at some point it turned into dad, and then at some point it turned into papa. For some reason, it turned in Japanese.
I don't know. My dad's a little embarrassed. If there's anything about me, it's not even about me, but my dad himself can be. My dad's really chill. My dad's super cool, but he can also be really embarrassing. Like, and I'm too like, I don't want to like hurt him. So so my dad said something so unhinged to Iku the other day. And I told her, I was like, you can tweet that. She was like, I don't think I'm gonna tweet that. Like,
what was it again?
Do you remember what he said? It was really unhinged. We were talking about marrying old and rich.
Oh.
My dad.
Okay, I remember this.
My dad goes, sorry, I'm taken.
Your dad is so
my dad
funny.
has done some. I know my dad's done some. My dad, he dropped me off with the dinner from my friends. He proceeded to come inside, order himself food and a drink, and just sit there and talk to my friends. And I was like, woo! But like, I didn't. Like, I can't. I don't know. I'm very soft on my dad. Like with my mom, it's not like mom. But like with my dad, like I'm a little too soft. I can't say no.
So like, I know what you mean.
Was so uncomfortable, but like I was like I can't say it. I was like so my dad's here and
Yeah, I know what you mean though. Like moms, you know that the moms can take it and they won't think nothing about it. So you're like, Mom, oh my god, can you leave? They're like, okay, fine, okay, enjoy yourself or whatever. But like when it's your dad, it's like, Dad?
Yeah, I'm like I can't say like I can't say anything. I feel like they're more
so
fragile. Like
yeah. Dad problems.
Dad problems.
We love them.
Yeah.
That's what makes them a dad, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
I love how it's like, what's the most embarrassing facts you know about each other? I'm like, her dad.
My dad.
No, I love Toki Papa. Toki Papa is pretty cool.
Yeah. I would say he's very chill and a very like good dad or whatever. But yeah sometimes it comes with the package, I guess. They just gotta be embarrassing sometimes.
Yeah, it's true. Alright, next one. Apparently this one says ignore the first one, so we're gonna ignore the first one. Thunderslap says,
I think you know the question. I think you know the answer to that.
Yeah, sorry I put you on blast. What's the best way to cut a mango?
I don't cut mangoes, so I don't know. But my grandma used to she used to just like cut the skin off. Okay. You know what? So I have a friend that cuts it like in half, or will cut it in pieces so that they can like scoop out the mango from like the skin with a spoon. But the way my grandma always took off the skin and then just cut it into smaller pieces.
Yeah, the tricky thing with mangoes is that they have the seed is very big, so the white people way to do it is you slice the sides that have like the meaty sides that because the seed is flat, so you slice along the flat side of the seed, and then if you slice into them vertically and then horizontally, you can actually flip the skin. So you know you've seen those mangoes where it's like cubed but it's still attached to the skin or whatever. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
And then you cut around the rest of the seed or whatever. But I've been told how the locals cut mangoes, where people who actually live where mangoes are grown, is that you don't cut it at all and you just eat it.
You just eat it?
Yeah, you like...
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, you just kind of peel a little bit of the skin and then you just start like eating it, and then you eat around the seed, and then apparently that's the right way to do it. And then you can also like twist it off, is what I've been told, by like grabbing onto the pit and just twisting it. But yeah, that's so I don't know. There's many ways to do it. I guess it kind of depends on where you grew up as well. But yeah, there's that, I guess.
Yeah, I just eat. I eat cut mango. I don't usually cut mangoes for myself. I usually, because like I don't know, my family will just have them, and that's the only time I eat them. Because I mean, they're like kind of expensive. So
have you ever
usually just go for oranges or apples.
have you ever prepared a pomegranate before?
I've
Because I know you said you really like pomegranates.
I love pomegranates.
Yeah.
Not entirely by myself though. I've helped my mom do it. But usually she just like she does most of it, and then there's just a bowl of pomegranate just sitting there, so I just eat it.
Yeah, I would like pomegranates more if it wasn't such a hassle to like peel it, honestly. Because it's a pain in the ass, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will like watch my mom do it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. That they're kind of a little bit bitter, but
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, it's a little bitter, and this the little tiny seed in there is also pretty.
It's pretty hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had pomegranate in so long though, because they don't really sell them here. So yeah, I kind of miss it. Not gonna lie.
Pomegranates.
Yeah, good old zakuros. I've seen pomegranate trees, but not pomegranates itself. Weirdly. Yeah. Oh, open a mango with your teeth. That sounds like something a local would say.
Yeah, definitely.
Can't say that I have, but maybe I'll try this time.
Can't say that I have.
Yeah. No coconuts and no pomegranate. Japan does not have a lot of variation in fruits unless you go to a specialty store or you order them online. Yeah, I had a whole conversation with Ikumi the other day about how I haven't actually tried like fresh coconut before. I've only had like coconut milk and water, and like coconut flavored things, but not actual like coconut flesh. Yeah. I don't know. It just wasn't a thing.
They don't sell it. Yeah, they don't sell it in like Japan or anything. So
yeah, we looked it up, and apparently it's like you order it online, or you have to go to a very specialty supermarket that like carries a lot of variety in fruits. Yeah. Maybe I need to. Yeah, I need to go to Southeast Asia. Maybe travel to like Malaysia, Indonesia, all that, Thai, all that area. Yeah. Anyways, there you go. And then the last question is, I have ants in my room from eating at my PC. How do I get rid of them? I think you should move and burn your house down. Yeah.
When I was younger, we had ants in the house. We just got a bunch of ant poison.
Yeah, I feel like I've never had an ant problem in Japan, like ever. But I feel like it's pretty common in like the Americas.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've never heard of an ant problem in Japan.
Yeah, same. I like barely see ants in Japan, period.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, but they do have ants in Japan. But they're much bigger. I feel like the ones are the ants in where you grew up in the Borgor line, were they like really small? Really tiny ones?
Tiny.
Okay. Yeah, in Japan we have a species of ants that's much bigger. And they're a little creepy. I don't like ants. I don't like bugs in general, but yeah. But apparently they're not as like whatchamacallit? Invasive in like human households, because the tiny ones that you see in America, they're carnivorous. They eat meat and like flesh and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, they're part of like the decomposing party. Versus in Japan, they really eat only sugar. So that's why it's not very common to see them invading households. I have a really gross story about ants in America, but I don't think it's appropriate to tell on stream, so I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I was very upset. It was very like violating.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Yeah. Termite. We had termites once when I was living overseas. That sucked. Yeah.
Oh wow. I've never had termites.
Yeah, we had to stay in a hotel while our house was getting fumigated, and we had to take our cats to the hotel, and they were not having it. They hated it. They were hiding under the bed like the whole 2 days, and when we were trying to leave and trying to get them into the carriers, they wouldn't come out, so my dad had to lift the hotel bed. It was,
oh my god!
It was a whole thing. Yeah. Anyways, good luck, I guess.
Good luck.
Alright, next question from Black Cyborg 009 says, hello Iku, I don't if this has been mentioned in the past, but what is your native language, English or Japanese? If you're native Japanese, then how did you learn English with such fluency? Or if not, are your Borgor and a like a Aoi, hence your fluent English accent? I guess this is a question from me, but I can answer too. Technically, I don't know. My first spoken language was Japanese. But I did learn English as a second language, but at a very young age. And because I lived in the overseas where they spoke English, I eventually got better at English than my Japanese. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have like I went to like Japanese school and stuff, and we mostly spoke Japanese in the house, but I didn't have like a opportunity to learn Japanese like in a school setting. That's why like I can speak Japanese really well, but my writing and reading sucks so badly. Yeah, but that's why. Yeah, I always like the opposite of me though.
Oh yeah, I grew up with English. My parents still speak Japanese. No one around me speaks Japanese beside my friend. And but I was lucky enough to learn Japanese at a younger age, so that's why I speak.
Yeah, and you learned Japanese in actual school setting, right? Well, I mean, yes, you learned it on your own first, and then you went to like a Japanese school.
Yeah, I went to Japanese school when I was very young, but I went to Saturday school, I guess. I went to Saturday school for like 2.5 hours every Saturday, and then I'm trying to think where I like, but a lot of my Japanese was just learned from talking to people, and also university courses in university, because those places teach you how to form sentences like in an academic setting, so like they teach you how to write
I've never
your
done
thesis
that.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I've basically never had to write in business or like academic Japanese, which is like I have so much time. I have such a hard time forming more formal sentences and stuff. Yeah, my specialty is very much like spoken Japanese. So yeah. And I mean, I know my basic Keigo, but like writing Keigo and talking in Keigo is two very different things. So
yeah, it's hard.
Yeah. I guess like the hard thing about Japanese is that it's not just knowing the language, but it's also learning formal and casual and like knowing when to use them. And there's different degrees of formal too. There's like okay, standard formal, and then there's the like I am talking to the president of the United States formal.
There's like business formal. There's like it's annoying.
Yeah,
Japanese is hard.
Yeah.
In that regard, I think. so that it also helps to study in a school setting for those types of things, I guess. Especially because when you're in university and you're studying it, they're trying to prepare you for the workforce as well. So they're like, this is how you do an interview. This is what you gotta say. And my last thesis was I had to write it all in Japanese too. So it was like,
I could never.
I don't know if it was good, but like I had to do it. So
yeah. What's so amazing about you to me though is like your spoken Japanese sounds so native.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's very impressive, honestly. Because to the point where like no one would even doubt if you said you were Japanese, no one would even doubt it. I think, yeah.
Oh yeah, I that's my favorite. I like jump scaring people. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Or like watching from afar. I think I might have told this to you before, but I was out with my white friend. I was out with my white friend and like
you have another white friend beside me?
Oh my god, okay, no, I don't have that many white friends, but they exist. They exist in my life. But this girl's like, we're not super close, but I do know her. We're like friendly, and she's from like Hungary. And she was visiting Japan for a little bit, so we hung out. We went out drinking together and stuff, and like everyone goes like, I got to sit next to her and like listen to everyone be like, oh god, your Japanese is so good. and I got to sit there and be like, I was like, I know, but like her Japanese, it's good. It's good. It's not bad.
Yeah.
But it's funny because like we're in exactly the same boat. Like I'm in exactly the same boat as every other like foreigner that actually looks like a foreigner in Japan, but I can be like, oh yeah, I know the Japanese is so good.
Yeah. It's just it kind of sucks how much you're judged by how you look, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I have this same problem.
Yeah, it's really
it.
funny. We literally got the same thing. Like when there were those people in the bar.
Yeah.
Remember that that started talking to us, and they were like, "You're the foreigner," or whatever. It was like, dang, okay.
Yeah, it's like people come up to me and Ollie, and they'll be like, they'll point at me and be like, "Oh, your Japanese is so good," and I'm like, "I'm actually Japanese," and they'll point to Ollie and be like, "She's actually not Japanese," and then everyone's reaction is like, "She's the foreigner." What do you mean you're not the foreigner?
No, literally, I remember those people were like, "Are you showing your friend? Are you showing your friend around Japan?" I was like, "I'm not Japanese." Like,
do I look that lost? Like, yeah, it happens a lot. Yeah, but oh well.
Yeah,
I guess it's just like how people function, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I'd be lying if I said I haven't done the same thing to other people.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I definitely have made assumptions before that people cannot speak English when they can speak English, and people have made that same assumption about me. Like,
yeah. I try to be more mindful, but it still happens. It's just like human nature, I feel like.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, like, with the percentage of people that can speak like very fluent English in Japan is very low. I remember like me and my friends would talk like very not loudly because we weren't like disruptive or anything, but like we would just talk. We would kind of like shit talk on the train just because we just didn't think that anyone could like understand.
Yeah. Anyways, I hope that was a good enough answer.
Yeah. And yes, I don't look. I wouldn't say I look Japanese, but I am Japanese passing. So.
Yeah. Okay. Is this? Apparently we haven't answered any of these. When do you need to go today, by the way? You said you had to go somewhere today?
I need to leave the house at just before 5, but I should probably like start getting ready and like eat something before that. So it'd be cool to like. It'd be cool to wrap up. Let me think. Hold on. It'd be cool to wrap up like by the latest like 3:30 maybe.
Okay, 3:30 is...
Four, if we're gonna push it like 4.
3:30 is what time,
oh,
JC?
it's like it's just before 1 right now. So it's with like
okay,
2.5 hours from now.
Okay. I think we're fine then.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Alright, Wizard says, if you two were a chemical compound, what compound would you be, and who is which element? JK just wanted to send us a joke science question. Okay, so if you're just kidding, we don't have to answer this, right?
Yeah, I know nothing about the periodic table.
I feel like we're Waifu.
Thank you.
Waifu. Wait, I feel like we're sodium and chlorine.
You're telling a joke that's like going over my head because I don't remember. Because I don't remember the chemical compounds for like either.
We just make table salt.
Oh.
We're just table salt.
Is it? Oh no. Okay, I'm not gonna say something stupid and be wrong. So I will keep it to myself.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like I'm the chlorine.
Okay. No, I was right. I was gonna say, is it NaCl? But then I was like, it would have been really awkward if I was like totally off. So like, I just didn't say anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Not too stupid yet.
Yet? Not too stupid yet?
I don't know.
You will be in the future?
I might be able. Yeah, I could be. Honestly, I'm gonna forget that in like, I don't know. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to forget that, but I probably am. Hold on, I'm gonna pull my nose.
Ting. Ting. I'm providing sound effects. Ting. Ting. Advent also makes you get salted caramel. Yeah,
salted what?
Salted caramel.
Oh.
I would 100% be the chlorine. So I'm definitely poisonous. I don't know. I don't know what chemical compound. I'm trying to think. I mean, what would the combination of us result in is the better question to ask, I guess. Alcohol.
Oh yeah.
Chemical compound.
Chemical compound for alcohol. I bet it's really complicated. We need to put all the prism, like, all the people in prism that drink into that.
Yeah. Okay, I guess that's not too. I mean, but this is
how many
ethanol.
elements does it have?
This is ethanol though. We want drinking alcohol, so I mean, I guess it's the same thing. Chlorine again. Guys, my specialty is not chemistry, it's biology. Help. Help. Oxygen. Oh my god, babe, you're my oxygen. I can't live without you.
Oh my god, wow.
And I'm chlorine because I'm a poisonous bitch. It's R3, chlorine, alcohol, and hydrogen. Chlorine, alcohol, no, chlorine.
What?
No,
Carbon,
oxygen, and hydrogen. I said chlorine,
Wait,
alcohol, and hydrogen. No.
We'd all be dead.
No. Yeah. What is the R and R3 though?
R?
What is R again?
Radium.
We're so dead. The radium's gonna catch up to us one of these days.
Yeah. We're poisoned. Drop dead.
Yeah. It's like that sound effect on TikTok right now. I can see why you're not a chemist. Listen, I failed chemistry once, and then I retook the class and it was super fun. It's just my teacher sucked. But did I learn? Did I remember anything from chemistry? No. Roxygen.
Roxygen.
Yeah. Ali is oxygen. And I am chlorine. Maybe Menno is hydrogen.
Oh,
yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I am? I'm a noble gas because I'm noble.
Wow.
Maybe I'm helium. I'm helium. I'm helium. Okay. We're moving on. Cindy says, "Hi, Iku and Ali. I have a few questions for you. What are your favorite condiments?" I know Ali likes honey mustard.
Yep.
I also know you like ketchup and mustard in general.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know what my favorite would ponzu be considered condiment? I feel like it's like a sauce.
Yeah, sauce. I'd say like, yeah, why not?
Yeah. I like ponzu. I put ponzu in a lot of things. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I make my own ponzu too. I mean, I call it ponzu, but realistically, it's just really spicy lemon juice with a splash of shirodashi. Yeah. I don't really like soy sauce because it's too salty. And I like lemon. It's very refreshing. And they have some like spicy ponzu too, where they add a little bit of spice. So those are my favorites. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I use a lot of Tabasco as well. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Recently, I've been putting bulldog sauce on everything.
Oh.
Yeah, because I bought I knew that they sold bulldog sauce in like a bottle. In case you don't know, bulldog sauce it's like the really spicy ramen, and it's the sauce that comes with the ramen. But they apparently sell it in a bottle too. And I recently found that at like an import store, and I was like, oh my god, no way.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I bought it and I put it on everything.
Oh my god, nice.
Yeah, because it's spicy, but it has like a hint of sweetness as well. Yeah, so it's almost like a amadare, but it's really sweet.
Ooh.
Yeah, or really spicy. Yeah, spicy ramyun. Yeah. So I guess those are our favorites.
Yeah, I honestly can't think. I just really like mustard. I really like mustard. I also, you know what? I really like. You know what I really like? I like Chick-fil-A sauce. Anyway, moving on.
That's true. I like mayonnaise. Japanese mayonnaise.
Oh yeah.
I also put mayonnaise in a lot of things. Japanese mayonnaise is so good. Yeah. Yep. I guess we don't need to really expand on this one.
Yeah, that's it, I guess.
Number 2 is, do you share food with each other? Yeah, we shared a lot of food together while she was here.
Yeah, because it's a lot of like, it's when there are like multiple things you want to try on a menu, it's just easier to order both and share.
Yeah.
And then like cost, like you're getting more for
your
buck or whatever. More bang for the buck.
I remember when we went to the Rainforest Cafe, we shared our plates.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we like underestimated how big the portions were there. They were like American portions. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, and they wouldn't let you take it home.
Yeah. I think we told this story before, but yeah, we literally went through a lot to take home Ali's sandwich. It was a whole ordeal. We made it work though.
Yeah, because it's like, because why would you not let, if you're gonna give portion sizes that big, like, why wouldn't you let people take it home? Plus, like, food waste, come on.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah. Curry when Nita visit? Oh, I don't know if we shared curry when Nita visit. I don't know if Aoi was there or not, actually.
I doubt it, because, I mean, you went to Kokoichi, right? I would not have gone
Yeah.
It's got the nuts in it.
Nuts. Yeah, I don't think Aoi was there. Oh, vegan curry. Oh, no, you were there. Oh, yeah, you're right. No, you're right. You're right, Sang. You're right. It's when we went to the Kamakura.
When we got Oh,
And now we almost died.
When I died, yeah. When I actually died, no.
Yeah, that's true. We did share
yes.
food then too, actually.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think we usually share food.
Yeah.
And if we're not sharing, like, even if we're not planning on sharing, it's like you want some of this. It's not.
Yeah. It's like, do you want to try?
Honestly,
yeah.
Yeah, I honestly can't think of many times where we haven't shared, besides if we're getting like the same thing. Like, for example, if you're going to a curry place and everyone gets curry, you're not going to share your curry because you
It's
all
like the
have
same
curry.
thing, yeah.
Like,
or like we go to McDonald's because it's like, oh, do you want to try my cheeseburger? I bet you've never tried a cheeseburger before.
It's like, no, I would just get one myself. Like,
yeah. But then I might still share like fries. Like, hey, I can't finish fries. You guys want something? Or something.
Yeah.
Then we'll do that. Yeah. Yeah, we share food all the time.
All the time.
And last question, what are your opinions on pineapple on pizza? I feel like every time I do a QA, this question always comes up. I'm so indifferent.
About it.
I'm so indifferent. I couldn't care less about the whole debate, the debacle, because I literally couldn't care less. I don't mind having pineapple on pizza, and I also don't seek pineapple on pizza. Yeah, actively. I don't actively like ask pineapple to be on my pizza, but I don't mind if there is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very indifferent.
I don't think Hawaiian pizza is. I don't think it would be the first thing I would order, but I like it. Like, if it's there, I'm gonna eat it. Like,
yeah. My mom likes it. So sometimes we'll get it, and I'm like, it's good. Like, I would prefer like pepperoni. Or like something like spicy jalapenos or something. I like spicy pizza. Spicy salty. But yeah, I don't mind pineapple. It's just kind of there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very indifferent. It's like, whatever. I'll take it, I guess. If it's being offered to me. Yeah.
People think it's some sort of monstrosity, so it's like...
Have you played pineapple? There's a game called Pineapple on Pizza. Have you seen it?
Talking about it, but I never watched like things on it or anything.
Okay, I think you should play it sometime.
Okay.
It's a very interesting game.
Ooh.
Yeah, it has very little to do with pineapple on pizza.
Oh, it's just called it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I never...
Yeah, I saw a lot of like JP streamers were streaming it.
It's a really short game too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, you can probably like play it twice in like one sitting, no problem.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You guys never heard of it before? No way. It was like a thing. Maybe it was just like it was only popular in Japan.
It was a thing that was popular among Japanese streamers.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I need to play it then. But yeah, there you go. Alright, Lotta says, if you ever get a divorce, who keeps Menno?
Iku.
Yeah, I mean,
Not
like,
me.
I already have Menno.
That's true. And yeah, technically, at this moment in time, Iku has custody.
Yeah, I have custody of Menno.
Yeah, and even in the hypothetical situation that we were in the same country, like, you would still be keeping Menno.
Yeah. Sounds like we're separated.
Like, yeah, as much as like I love Menno, I think that at the end of the day, like, I think you and Menno have a lot more in common than me and Menno do, I think. Like, at the end of the day.
Yeah, I guess I can see that.
Yeah, and in theory, if she actually was a child, you would be the one who would be able to like cook and like take care of her. So there's no way I would ever get custody.
Yeah, I can't imagine you like babysitting and stuff. I feel like you would not be a bad babysitter, but it's hard for me to imagine it because you feel like a baby yourself.
No, I don't like kids. Like, that's the thing. And well, that's not true. I like kids just fine. I just don't know how to interact with them. I don't especially. I like to look at them, and I like to watch like other people like interact with them. But if you're like, okay, you got to talk to this kid now, I'm like, oh, get me out. Like,
yeah,
I don't like interacting with kids myself. I don't know how to do it, especially because like I'm here just being like, haha, same, bro. But like, he's a child. Like, no child is gonna be like, haha, same, bro, back at me. So like, it's not.
Imagine.
It's just.
Haha, same bro.
Haha,
He's like
same,
5.
bro. Yeah, like that's why I don't know how to interact with them and I don't like it. I don't like doing it either, which is why I don't think I would not babysit. I think if I had to, if it was a necessity and I needed to like make extra money to live and like that's the only available option that I had, maybe I'd try it because like why not? Like I've interacted with friends like very younger brother, very what siblings that were like very young, like that sort of stuff. But like I've never really like, yeah.
I feel you. I mean, like sometimes like there are kids that like you're just like I have no idea how to communicate with you because it feels like everything you say goes out the other ear.
Yeah. I know that you're just supposed to like like ask them questions and like treat them like they always say you just treat them like you would any other person or whatever, and I'm like no, I can't do that because I can't say haha same bro, like.
Yeah, you can be like, hey, do you like a Hatsune Miku?
Yeah, I'm like, do you know about our Lord and Savior Hatsune Miku? Like, I love her,
Yeah.
Like, who's your favorite Vocaloid producer?
Yeah, I feel like you do have to match the child's energy to an extent, and that can be very tiring. I will say, like, I like kids. I mean, like, I love my nephew so much. Like, the other day we were hanging out, we went to go watch the Doraemon movie, and, like, we were at the station, and he was just, like, doing an interpretive dance to, like, the train, like, chime. It was so funny. He was really feeling himself. It was so funny. I don't know. I love kids because they're so silly and so cute. But, like, taking care of them is a lot of work because they're so... It's very, like, energy draining. But yeah, I mean, they say it's worth it, but, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe if I had, like, if I, in a very hypothetical situation, if I had my own children, like, maybe I would know a little bit better. But, like, especially in front of other people, like, I'm not very good at, like, being on their level. Like, I'm very self-conscious and, like, don't...
Yeah, it feels weird when you're, like...
Yeah.
Going down to the child's level or whatever.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, no. I feel you. Yeah. I don't know. It's yeah. I love how this is a question about Menno and we're talking about like real actual children. Menno does actually act like a child sometimes though. Not in like the bad sense. Maybe she's a little bit stubborn. She does remind me of like a stubborn child.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'll say something, but Menno, this and that. Like I'll tell her like something that I believe is fact, and she'll be like, "But this thing," and I'm like,
"Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay, Menno." If you say so, Menno.
Yeah. There's a lot of that. No, I do think Menno is not a child. Menno can take care of herself. Menno is an adult. It's fine, but like at the same time, yes. Does she act like a child? Yes. Like because sometimes she'll just we've talked about this before, but she'll tell us like the most random stories about like anything that or she'll just burst out laughing like by herself. Or like so like she'll tell us these stories that we have no like way of reacting to. So like we'll just be like okay.
That's why when me, Aoi, Menno, and Nato, the four of us went to Disneyland.
Yeah, that was great.
That was so great because Nato is I can tell Nato is probably like a really good like babysitter. Yep. Like, cause like she was so like, oh really, Menno? Oh, that's so cool! Wow, that's so interesting. She was so invested, like actually invested, not just like pretending to be interested or whatever. And it was great because Aoi and I, whenever Menno tells of these grand stories, we're just like, eh.
Yeah. Do you remember when you were like helping me clean and Menno like was asleep, like she fell asleep, and then she in like the 10, 20 minutes
she went on like a rant about her dream.
She woke up and she was like, my dream, and then she was like, do you have a pen and paper? And I was like, yes, I do. And I gave her a pen and paper, and then she started drawing her dream, like, right there. And, like, I had no idea what her dream was about in the end. Like, she just, like, went on and on about her dream, and I sat there and I was like, yeah.
The whole time I was cleaning.
Yeah, you were just cleaning the whole time, and I was like,
yeah. I was listening the first, like, 5 minutes, and I just tuned it out eventually, because I was like, you know what, I should just focus on cleaning, because I don't understand.
Yeah, and I was just there because because I was like not doing the cleaning, so I was like I was doing the babysitting, but I had no idea what to do. I was like, oh, yeah, like
yeah.
So, and I don't know what her dream was about. I don't even remember. Like,
yeah, I don't know either. I saw the drawings later, and I was like,
I know. No. I was gonna say, like, the drawings too. It's like you think, someone wakes up from a dream, they're like, oh, I had the craziest dream. Give me a pen and paper, and you hand them a pen and paper. You imagine like they're gonna draw this like extravagant whatever. For Menno, it was like dots on a page. Like I was like, whoa.
It's like an abstract drawing.
Yeah. It was very like. It was modern art. I was like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, I wanna emphasize, by no means are we like ignoring Menno or like we're not interested in what Menno has to say, but we generally like sometimes we just don't know how to react because what she tells us is so like so out of our
It's
imagination.
There's like the story about the woman on the train.
The pinching
the old lady on the train,
elbow or whatever.
Pinching the arm or whatever. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like I just like the way that I interact with Menno, that's me with every child. Like I just don't know. I'm like, oh
yeah.
Like
yeah. Oh, Menno is she's such an anomaly. What can I say? We love her so much. Like, please let it be known that we love her so much. Yeah, and we love all these little silly interactions that we have.
I think Menno is like my favorite because like she that's a type of person that I've never met in my life before.
Yeah, and, like, you'll never get bored.
I go to a lot of places and meet a lot of people, you know, and you'll meet like people that you like who are a little bit quirky, you know, a little bit like out of your sort of like your zone. But like Menno's in outer space, so like that's what I like about her. I'm like, yeah,
I feel you.
I know.
Yeah, if I'm the spaceship of Cosmia, Ali's the Earth. She's the grounded one, and then Menno is the galaxy above. If I'm the spaceship that's exploring the world and, you know, trying new things, you know, working towards a certain goal, you know, pulling all of us together or whatever on this adventure, Ali's the one keeping us gravitated. And then she's out there. She's in her own little world.
Menno's Pluto.
Menno's so funny. I love her. Anyways, but yes, I have custody of Menno.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That was long.
That was a long answer. I mean, we started talking about Menno. There's just so many things to talk about Menno.
Yeah. Especially because she's not here.
Yeah. What's your most wanted and hated trait about yourselves? Oh, interesting.
So like, okay.
About yourself, I think, not each other.
So about yourself. So like, what do we mean by wanted? Like a trait that you want?
Is it like what other people want, or like what I said people?
Oh yeah.
Want?
Is it what I want, or is it what other people would want from me?
Yeah, because this is most wanted and hated trait about yourself. I guess it's like whatever trait you have that people would want or don't want. I guess is my guess.
Yes. I don't like. I wish I could be more self-disciplined. I don't have very much self-discipline. I
really?
I want more of that. Yeah.
Really?
I don't know. I feel like I like push things. I'm a procrastinator. I hate it.
Oh.
I can't stop myself from being a procrastinator. My mom, I think a lot of people who aren't procrastinators are very like, you just have to do it early. But when you're a procrastinator, you understand.
You need that pressure, or else you won't do it.
Exactly. You gotta say you have 5 hours to do this, or else I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. Also,
so I don't like that.
There are some things you miss out on if you're not a procrastinator, just to be honest, because there are many times where, because I was a procrastinator, I lucked out, because there have been assignments in school where I procrastinated and the teacher was like, never mind, you guys don't have to do this. So many times.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So, I don't know. I mean, that's not a really good excuse, but...
No, yeah. I will say that, I've learned to sort of see... Maybe this isn't good, but, I've learned to see, the good... the good side of procrastination as well, because, thanks to that, I can get stuff done so fast.
Yeah. No, I feel you. The pressure really helps.
Yeah. I have a friend that's doing, university apps right now, and they're like, oh, I gotta do this thing, and they're spending days and days and hours on this app that they have to do, and it's for me, I'm like, I'd finish that thing in a day, because once the pressure's there, if you told me, I'd finish it on the day that it was due, in the day that it was due, and from my perspective, this isn't a good way to think about it either, but the way that I think about it is if you're gonna get rejected anyway, if you're gonna get rejected, then why are you spending the whole why are you spending a whole 5 days on it?
I wasn't expecting that.
Because that's so much work to put in, and then what if you get rejected and then you're damn, I just wasted 5 days. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's my way of thinking, which is why I tend to leave things to the end, because I don't know. I just know that if I have too much time, then I'm gonna get distracted, and then I'm sitting here at my computer with everything open, telling myself I should do this, but looking at my phone instead, and that's just a waste of time in itself.
Yeah. No, that's a valid point. It's also okay, maybe you spent 5 days of effort into this app, and then you do get in, they're gonna expect 5 days worth of effort in one day anyways. Yeah.
Yeah. That was my thing too. I'm well, if you're spending 5 days on this app, what's gonna happen when you get accepted and you have to write reports every single week? Where you're gonna spend every single week, all your whole entire week, every single waking hour writing? No.
Yeah. I think in a way though, even though you may be a procrastinator, because you're still disciplined enough to actually finish assignments mostly on time.
The only reason I started slacking off super hard at the end of my term just recently was because I kept turning in assignments late, and they kept giving me full points, and I was like, you can't just do that. I turned in 2 of my bigger assignments in late, and I still got full points on both of them, and I was like, okay, looks like I didn't need a try. If they were actually docking points, I probably would have worked a little harder. But,
so you can't just give me full points, because I'm gonna start testing the waters.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you have discipline. Maybe not the kind of discipline that most people might associate with the word discipline. I think you have a lot of discipline. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do school anymore. I don't know how I even survived. Yeah.
It's rough. It's definitely rough, but
yeah.
Tangentially, I think I wish I could be cleaner.
I have no words.
Yeah, it is really bad, because I'm really bad with I know that at the end of the day, it's just get a freaking pair of gloves and man up, as they say, and
Clean
man
up.
up and just do it. But Mizumari no Sagyoっていうかmeaning, because in the States, I'm sorry, maybe this is super first world problems, but I grew up with a garbage disposal, you know what I mean, in the sink. Just
the one that just goes
yeah.
Yeah.
Now now when cleaning out like your drain and stuff, like I want to die. Like it's
pretty nasty. It's very slimy.
I really like, which is but it's bad because then I end up like I don't want to do it, so it's like just there and I'm like it's like giving me all this like it's giving me the biggest ick but I like can't do it because I'm like, oh my god, it's so
yeah, I feel you. I will say you do develop some sort of like resistance to it though. The more you clean, yeah. The only thing I don't like so in Japan, like, because like, well, I said we don't have like a garbage disposal or anything, so we have like a net that catches food scraps in the sink. And yeah, it's gross, but I as long as you're wearing gloves and stuff, I've kind of gotten used to it. If anything, I could do it without gloves too. But the one thing that bothers me about Japanese sinks is that when you remove the lid, I don't know how to explain. There's like a lid. When you remove it, it releases like gas that's kind of like stored in the pipes, and it smells bad. Like it has a very specific pipe gas smell. It's not like rotten food smell. It's like a specific pipe gas smell. I hate that. I hate it so much. That's the part I hate the most. But you kind of need to clean the lid too, because that's why all the slime builds up too. So yeah. I don't like that, but I do think you get used to it. Methane, I guess that's probably methane. Yeah.
I miss having a garbage disposal. Like my mom, because like when she cuts like vegetables, she just drops everything into the sink.
Yeah.
You don't have to, like, I don't know. And like when things get in the sink, like you don't have to care. Like, oh, bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
I mean, technically, you're supposed to clean your garbage disposal too, but you don't really get your hands in there too much. It's usually just like you use some kind of cleaning product. Yeah.
I can't wait to have a garbage disposal. I don't know why my mind is so stuck on this, but I'm like garbage disposal. Love it. Also because like I don't have at this moment I don't have dishwashing gloves, so it's like gotta do it with my hands. And when pots and pans are really oily, the oil gets on your hands and then it just stays on your hands, like, and it's really gross. Like I'm like
yeah, I guess a tip for cleaning oily pans is you try to wipe away the oil as much as possible with a paper towel before you put it in water. Yeah, that helps quite a bit. And you always use hot water, of course.
Yeah. Oh, I need a scrub daddy. I just realized.
Oh yeah, I kind of want one too. They don't really have them here, but maybe next time my friend comes.
Yeah, I had to order it. I had to order mine on Amazon when I was.
Yeah, maybe next time my friend comes from the Americas, I'll ask them to get me a scrub mommy or daddy.
America? Scrub daddy.
Scrub daddy. Scrub daddy, what's that? Oh my god.
Oh what?
Oh my god. Only the best sponge ever to exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a so a scrub daddy. They also have a scrub mummy, but scrub daddy, it's when you're using warm water, it's soft, and then when you're using cold, or was it the other way around? I think it's when you use cold water, it's hard,
when
right?
It's cold, it's yes.
Yeah. So it like turns hard and soft, just like you.
It works. Yes. What?
What? Nothing. Yeah. I've seen the ads everywhere. Apparently it was on Shark Tank. I have never watched that show, but apparently
Shark Tank.
That's where it came from, yeah.
Oh, my dad loves Shark Tank because he likes making his own businesses, so he's always watching Shark Tank.
I feel like Shark Tank is such a dad show.
It is a dad show. My parents are the most stereotypical parents ever. My dad watches Shark Tank and my mom watches The Bachelor. Like
I remember, yeah, sometimes we'll be chatting on voice chat, and then I'll get a phone call from her parents, and she'll literally turn on speaker so I can listen in on their conversation. And then her mom will be like, "Have you watched the latest episode of Love Is Blind?" Yeah, and then, and I'll be like, no, I haven't watched it. I've only watched one episode or whatever. And she's like, this, like, John and Katie, I don't like them too. I think they're gonna break up. You just literally told her you've only watched one episode, and she's already like spoiling you.
Yeah, I know. And she's like, "Can I tell you what happens?" I'm like, "No, I guess." Like, she's like, she was just telling me about The Bachelor yesterday. She was like, The Bachelor, they're doing hometowns right now, and you know, they're all these girls, like they're down to like 3 of them, and like all this stuff. And she's like, and they're so in love with him. I think like they're gonna be devastated when they break up or he has to break up with them. But honestly, when I look at him, like I don't think he deserves any of them. Is what she said. And I was like, damn.
Damn. It do be like that.
The reason my mom, like, she talks like that, which makes people think like, oh, Ali's mom seems like a wine mom, but like she's not. She doesn't drink like a sip of alcohol. Like, she's
definitely reality TV mom. Yeah.
Yes.
For sure. Yeah. I told Ali this before too, but I really like reality TV shows, but my parents didn't. My family was not into it at all. So like honestly, I wish I grew up in Ali's household because I would have thrived.
Yeah, no, you would have, because like I'm finally getting into reality TV, but I would never. My mom would always be like, "Do you want to watch The Bachelor with me?" And I would be like, "No." But I was a kid because I didn't care. I wanted to like watch my anime. Like now, I'd be like, "Yes, mother, I will watch The Bachelor with you." But like back in the day, I was like, "No, I'm not watching your reality TV." But I do think you would have thrived.
Yeah,
my mom has watched every single season of The Bachelor. There's like 28.
Yeah. Oh man, I need to. One day I'm gonna visit Ali's home and then we can hang out with the Toki parents.
Yeah, my mom keeps talking about it. She's like, "Oh, Iku should come," and Iku's like,
I'm always like, money? "Can you fly me out?" And they always dodge the question.
And then they're like, "Ha." Oh my god, the other day when we were talking about going to like Hawaii or whatever, I don't think we're going to Hawaii anymore. Anyway, but like, they were like, because my parents wanted to go to Hawaii in the spring and like next month, and and my mom was like, because I was talking to Iku at the time, my mom was like, "Oh, Iku should come to Hawaii," and like, Iku's like, "If you'll fly me out," and I was like, "Yeah, like we're poor." And she was like, "Yeah, we are poor." And I was like, "No, us VTubers, like us VTubers, we're poor. Like you're not poor.
You can't say you're poor when you're planning to go to Hawaii."
Yeah, it's like, what do you mean?
Yeah, and like, I don't know if I should say this.
What?
But your parents kept telling you to like, "Oh, when are you gonna get a real job?" Or something.
Oh yeah. My parents have told me that like ever since I started VTubing. Yeah. Like, so when are you gonna get a real job?
But me sitting there like, "Oop, I feel called out too."
Yeah, no, but then she called you out too, and I was like, "You don't gotta do that." Like, she was like, "Iku should get a real job." She was like, "Did Iku go to college or something?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "You know, she has a degree. Like, she should get a she should get a real job." Or she said, "Oh, you know, she should work at Costco."
It's either you get a real job or you get a job at Costco.
She's like, "They pay really well and have really good benefits." I'm like, "Probably not in Japan." Like, she's like, "No, they're run by the same place." And I'm like, "That doesn't mean they have the same rules. Like, different countries."
Honestly, if they had like California minimum wage in Japan, I would definitely work in Costco.
Yeah, my mom loves Costco. My mom's the biggest Costco scan. My mom's the biggest Costco stan in the world. She's like, "I've been watching." Oh, when you went to go get like water or whatever, my mom's like, I've been watching Costco YouTube videos." And I was like, "What the hell?" And she was like, and I think she's watching short form. Like, I think she's watching short form content, like YouTube shorts that are like 10 must-have items from Costco. Like, I'm like, she's like, "I love Costco."
Oh, your parents are so funny.
Yeah, they're kind of
weird. Meanwhile, the one time you eavesdropped on my conversation with my mom, it was terrifying.
God, yeah.
I called my mom to ask her something, and I guess I caught her in a really bad mood because she was like,
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, she was...
Nani? And I was like, that's it. Bye, Mom. And she's like, huh.
Yeah.
And she hung up. And Ali was like, that was terrifying.
That was so scary.
It's like, welcome to my world.
Yeah, you're welcome. That was so... Especially because, like met your mom and stuff.
Oh my
and
god.
She's like,
yeah.
and like, but like over the phone on that specific day, I was like, hello.
She's a Gemini. She has 2 personalities.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways, what are we talking about your parents in Costco, and again I forgot.
Wanted and hated traits. Don't remember.
I mean, I guess like
Moving on.
to
Yeah, what is your
to
most
bounce
wanted
off
and
of
hated trait?
to
Oh,
bounce
yes.
off of Ali, I guess my probably quote unquote wanted trait is that I'm very clean and organized. I think it's always a good trait to have. I think yeah, and I can confirm that I'm very cleanly and very organized. Hated trait about yourself, I guess for me it's like whenever I'm very overstimulated, I become a very like curt person. I wish I didn't have that part of me. Yeah, because like I don't know, I don't hate interacting with people, but like when it's like too much and I'm really tired, like I should just say like, hey guys, I'm tired, and I think I need a break or whatever. Like if I could just do that, and then we wouldn't have problems. But because by that time I'm already tired and I don't even know how to socially interact anymore, the best thing I can do is just look disinterested, I think. Yeah, and I really don't like that about myself. I've done it to literally everyone, even my closest friends. I've done it to Ollie, I've done it to Menno. Yeah, I just, when I'm tired, like socially tired, I don't know, I just disengage, and I wish I didn't do that. But yeah, that's probably something I need to like figure out in therapy. It's just how I function.
I think that everyone like has different ways of like dealing with like when they're overstimulated though.
Yeah, I definitely get like irritable. I try not to let it happen too much, but yeah, it does happen once in a while. Yeah. You're not your own. I don't know. I mean, I think that's still me though, and it's something that I do want to work on. Like, I don't want to dismiss this like not so great part of me because like, oh, it's not me. Like, I'm not being myself. Like, I think it's 100% a part of me. And I think I should take responsibility and try to better myself. But yeah, I mean, it's not like I want to. It's not like I want to be mean to people.
Yeah.
But yeah. It does happen once in a while. I usually don't try to put myself in situations like that though. Yeah. But yeah, it happens. Despite everything, it's still you. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I'm just very introverted. What can I say?
Yeah, I think that's like valid though. It's like everyone has their limit to social interaction. And it's just you just have to like make the choice to sort of like be like, yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, it's less likely to happen if I know everyone at like the hangout or whatever. But when there's like people I don't know, it's always a little more like nerve-wracking. For sure, yeah. Oh, well, I feel like you said this last like another time. Like, oh, I did say you gotten better. I don't think she's ever said that.
Especially because like I don't think like I can't say that about you because I also like we haven't known each other in person long enough for me to say that. Like
we haven't like interacted with other people enough. It's always been like just the two of us with Menno or something like that.
Yeah, if I was saying anything about like I wouldn't say better. I think the thing is like I mean we've told the story about the time that like that you like met some of my friends and then I was like, are you good? Do you want to go home? And you're like, no, I just need a drink. And so we went to karaoke and then
I need liquid courage.
Yeah, and then you were like super like unhinged for the rest of the night. I don't know if you would call that getting better or not,
No,
but
that was me coping. I probably did want to go home.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You're like, I was like, you need to go home, and you're like, no, I need to drink.
That was a very unhealthy coping mechanism.
Yeah, it happens though. No, I definitely understand the like liquid courage coping mechanism because even though I like go out with like a lot of people, I find it a lot easier to interact with people on under the influence. So it's just I know it's like this is like, oh my god, I will need therapy, and it's not like to this level, but like if like on a very at its very core, I think like especially when I'm interacting with new people and like in real life, I like myself better, and I know that I'm better at interacting with people when I'm under the influence, even though I know that's like, oh, you need therapy.
Yeah, I feel like that's so relatable though. I feel like we've all been there and done that. Yeah. I feel like another thing that I don't like about when I'm like low on social battery is that I'll start to think badly about myself, and then indirectly start to insult the people around me, because I'll start to say things like, oh, it's okay, you guys don't have to hang out with a loser like me or whatever, but like it's not only is that like really stupid to talk about by myself, but like it's almost like saying like, oh, you guys aren't like nice people, because you know, does that make sense? Like like it's almost like saying whoever I'm hanging out with you know, doesn't hang out with losers or whatever, but like they're just nice people, whatever. So yeah, so I really don't like that part of myself. Something that a trait about myself that I don't like for sure. But yeah, I mean, we all have flaws and strengths and fortes or whatever. In the end, it's all about improving ourselves, and also just accepting that we have flaws is a good start as well. It's definitely the first step, is being self-aware and realizing like where your bad habits come from, and like recognize that they're just not good. Yeah, I feel you. Alright, we spent like 30 minutes on this question. Okay. Describe your idea of the best vacation.
Oh god, I feel like this is gonna be really long too. So let's keep it to like a paragraph or less. Like
okay. Oh god, it's so hard though. Ooh, there's so many places I want to go. Well, I mean, I guess like no matter where we go, the best vacation is like with your friends, and then we all have financial leeway, so we're not stressed about how much money we're spending. And we all just do like fun activities and have good food and like stay in a nice hotel or whatever, and that's it. Yeah, I don't know, just good company, I feel like, is, if you have good company, any vacation is a good vacation, I feel like, and you have money. Good company and money. No, 100%. I can agree with that. You're good with good people, good food, good drinks, good weather. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And money. Money is important. I mean, we wouldn't even be able to go to vacation without money. No matter how sadly realistic that sounds. Yeah. I know. Iceland. I really want to go to Iceland someday. I also really want to go to Hawaii, because I've never actually been to Hawaii. I really want to go to Okinawa again. I've been to Okinawa a couple of times, but I want to go again. I want to go to Spain. I want to go to Indonesia. Indonesia. I want to go to Malaysia. I want to go to Hokkaido. Around June for the lavender fields. Yeah, there's a lot of places I really want to go. I've always wanted to visit Taiwan as well. I want to go to where else do I want to go? I want to go to Florida, because I've never been to Florida. I've never been to. I want to go to Disney World. Yeah, I've never been to Disney World, so I want to go to Disney World. Yeah. What else? I feel like there's like another place, but I'm like forgetting. But yeah, I don't know. Just like good company and money. Yeah. What are some places you want to go? I feel like you've been to many places already. Yeah, you're very well traveled. I started keeping track of like the countries that I've been to. It's not as like
cool as super like crazy backpackers or whatever. But you know,
I mean, I've only been to my Japan, my 2 native countries, and and Korea for 2 hours. So, and I guess I've been to like a neighboring country of not Japan, but the other native country. But yeah. So I'm sure that's a lot better than mine. You're a lot better than me.
Yeah, I guess I've been like a lot of places. I want to go back to Sweden because I was only there for like a day.
Oh yeah, I really want to go to Sweden too. I want to go to every Nordic country, honestly.
Oh yeah, it was really nice. The people were really nice too. I want to go to Greece.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, like Italy as well.
Oh yeah, Italy. Oh, I really want to go to Switzerland too.
Oh yes, yeah.
So pretty.
My cousin grew up near Switzerland, so I'm hoping that we'll go hang out there sometime. I mean, I want to go. I think I like always want to go to London. I like London. After visiting London, I'm like, I just want to be in London all the time. Like,
yeah,
I love London.
A visit Wayne.
Yeah, Wayne. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of places. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's about like the company, the comfort.
Definitely.
Yeah. Alright, next question. Lost Cowboy says, do you find it easy to organize events now that you've been a VTuber for a while?
No. No, because like I don't organize events.
I'll be honest, I've always been an event organizer, so I've already had experience before I was a VTuber. I mean, I organized events for like the clubs that I was in. I was always like the event organizer person. And I was always pretty good at it. So what can I say? I mean, I guess like as a VTuber, organizing VTuber events, I've gotten used to it just because I know what the expectations are as like a event in a VTuber community, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I learned what I needed to learn in the first year, though. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think when it comes to event organizing, I feel like you need to have a knack for it. Yeah. And like a general interest in organizing events. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't even keep like on top of myself. How can I be expected to keep on top of other people? Like,
it's okay. I'll be on top of you.
Thanks.
I'm going home. I hate it here. I feel so like rejected right now.
That was so funny.
I'm moving on. Next question. Nozli says, living across the globe, if you could have one room in your home that was shared, you could enter it from either home and end up in the same space, what room would it be? That is a very interesting question.
Are we talking about Dokodemo Doa level of like...
Dekodemo Doa, yeah, Dokodemo Doa.
So we just have one room, so from...
I guess it's
from
like a
our
shared
own homes,
room that connects to each other, I guess.
Okay. But we can only enter this room. Like, you can't... So once you enter this room, you can't come over to my house and I can't go over to yours, but we can share this room.
I think it's like... I think it's just connected. Like, if, for example, if we were to have a shared living room or something, if I walk into the living room, then I can visit your house, and you can also visit my house.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what it means.
Okay.
Yeah.
What room would it be? Wait. What kind of room? Like, how are we gonna decorate it? Like, what's gonna be in it?
I think that's what it means. I mean, certainly it wouldn't be like a bathroom, because imagine that.
We just hang out in the bathroom.
Yeah, I think that's what they meant. I guess it would make sense if it was like a living room, just because like my bedroom would be really weird.
Room because
or like the hallway.
We just sit in the hallway.
Yeah. Is your kitchen in the living room?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Because if we shared that, that means we wouldn't lose a kitchen. So
Yeah. Yeah. True.
realistically thinking about this.
True.
Yeah, because my kitchen's also in my living room. So the living room.
Comfy. Yeah, the living room. A comfy place to sit. Place to watch like TV or something. Kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Good answer.
Next one. So apparently we've already answered the first few questions. I think we have to answer the last one. Yes, I remember the above questions. The last one.
Oh, yeah.
What is your favorite and least favorite trait that you've inherited from both your parents? Oh, interesting. It's like a little twist on the earlier question.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I think my favorite trait that I inherited from my dad is his like patience. And my least favorite from my dad is his awkwardness and his probably, and like I've also inherited his clinical depression, so what can I say? Well, would have been better if I didn't inherit that, but you know what? He's great. He's very awkward, but he's also very patient, and I like that about him. From my mom, I like that I inherited her like cleanliness, her habits, her good habits. And I guess my least favorite thing that I inherited from my mom is her bad habits, like drinking.
Yeah.
Just being a mess.
Ooh, yeah.
I am truly my mother and father's child. Like I've cleanly taken like their traits, their most prominent traits. It's and their like appearance too, because I've always been told I look like the like exactly what they imagine my mom and dad's child would look like.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. What is that?
I'm most like my dad. I have to admit that I did not inherit a lot of traits from my mom, just in general. It's all my dad.
I can see it. Yeah.
But yeah, I would say that my. Whoa.
Oh yeah, you're good. You went a little robotic for a second.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Let me know if it continues. My dad generally, I kind of like that I inherited this sort of like, okay, let's just move on sort of. Hi.
Oh, you're bodied for a second.
Is it happening? Here, let me leave and come back.
Okay.
Oh, one moment.
She. Oh, he's gone. Quick. Oh.
You were roboing for a second on my end too, but I think I think it's my computer because your whole stream like kind of freaked out, and I think it's just my computer.
Okay.
And I love you too. My dad is very like, let's like sort of I think I like that I sort of inherited maybe my dad's sort of like outlook on life. What exactly that is, I can't tell you, but I do know that I am not like I think he's very laid back, and I think that I got that from him. My mom is very uptight about certain things. So there we go. I think that I like that I got my laid backness from my dad, but I also got my procrastination and disorganization from my dad. So that's great. And my social skills I probably got from my dad as well, because my mom's a little bit more on the shyer side. I think she doesn't like people as much as my dad. They both have social skills, it's just that my mom doesn't like people as much. My mom I'm trying to think of any good traits that I inherited from my mom. I hope, like, I wish I inherited her good traits because she's organized and she's very clean and she's like very much like she's on time. She's like I'm gonna do things when they need to be done, and like, you know, she's very like on top of it. So I did not inherit that, unfortunately. I think I did inherit her ability to sort of like read a room, though. Like, I think that she can kind of tell when people are like uncomfortable, or like she tries to get along with people, I think, as best as she can. She does, again, like, she tries to like to not step on people's toes, and she's generally pretty like approachable, I think. Yeah, my bad. Oh, you know what? I think, but I did inherit like bad traits from my mom, but just like bad habits. I think like, she likes to give my dad the silent treatment when she's mad at him. She's not good at like admitting. She's not good at admitting she was like wrong, and I think that unfortunately, like, I ended up picking that up as well. Like, I think that I can admit fault in like, you know, like in friendships as well, because like they're not as like because when you're friends, and it's like a different sort of relationship. But with people like really close to me, it's hard for me. I think I can be pretty stubborn and pretty like moody, and like I have a lot of expectations. Maybe it's because I don't have enough expectations for the other people in my life that I end up putting like a lot of expectations on like people who are closer, which is probably like not good. It's really like not good, but yeah, my mom is very like, yeah, she can be like that. She's not good at admitting fault. She's not very good at communicating. She's not very good at communicating like her feelings or whatever. Yeah, I think I picked up that from my mom, unfortunately. Unfortunately.
Makes sense. Yeah. I don't know. We are definitely all the results of our parents.
Yeah, well, we are definitely. And I didn't even notice. Like, I felt like I was having problems, but like I couldn't pin down like why, I guess. And then like I went home and I saw my parents like interact with each other, and I was like, ooh. I get it now. I was like, oh, I got it from here. Like, dang.
Yeah, I guess like what we can do is just treat it as a life lesson and try not to replicate the same problems that our parents had. Yeah. Because I love my parents so much, and I think they've done a really good job of raising me, and I think I'm a mostly well-rounded person, but I do think to myself, like, if I were to like get married and have children one day, like, there are certain things that I told myself I do not want to do these things. Because I think it affected me like growing up a lot in not so good ways. Yeah, because my parents bicker a lot, and you've seen it. And I was like, man, I should like not do that if I ever have children. If I have like an issue with my partner, I want to like handle it in private and all that stuff, and that's really important. Yeah, I know, but I think I've definitely inherited a lot of positive traits from my parents as well. Yeah, and I wouldn't change a thing because that makes me who I am today. So yeah. But yeah, there's always things that we can improve, both in ourselves, but also like our parents too. Because sometimes,
definitely.
Sometimes parents just need someone to tell them like, "Hey," because they're people too, and they're still growing as people as well. And it's weird to think about because it's their parents, but
I told my mom she needs therapy.
Oh my god, if I said that to my mom, she would probably be like, huh? How dare you?
Actually, my mom wasn't like that bad, but she was definitely like, why? I'm not the one who needs therapy. I told her that like her and my dad need to go to like couples therapy or whatever, couples counseling. My mom was like, why? Like, I'm not the one that needs therapy. I'm like, that's proof.
My mom too.
I'm like, that's proof that you need therapy. Like,
oh my god,
she's like, I'm not the problem.
That's so, yeah, for me it's like I want her to go to therapy because I don't want to be her therapist, you know? Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Literally.
like, you
I'm
know,
are
it could
you
be
telling me this?
yeah, it's like you could be telling this to an actual counselor that is unbiased and can actually help you and give you good professional advice. Meanwhile, I'm your daughter and I don't I can't really like agree to like anything, you know, like cuz I'm a little bit biased, I don't know.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, my mom does. She does the same thing. She's like, you should be on my side or whatever. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not gonna take your side because you're asking me for my like
To be
opinion
against my
about this.
dad, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like this. Yeah, she's like, what are you? She's like, sometimes when I answer like very like curtly about her issues like with my dad, she's like, you're not gonna be a very good therapist. I'm like, damn, okay. Like,
I don't know, maybe because I'm a little bit biased.
yeah, I'm like, this is why you don't counsel family members. I literally like, my aunt called me the other day. She's like, you know, I needed to vent to someone about this. She's like, I needed someone to listen to this, and I was like, I need a counselor. And then I realized we have a counselor, and so I called you, and I was like, I'm not a counselor. And I'm not gonna be your counselor either.
When you become a counselor and your family takes it as free counseling.
Yeah, for real. For real.
Yeah. They're not gonna listen to you anyways, because it's like, oh, what do you know? You're just owie. And it's like, well,
Exactly. Why'd you ask?
yeah. Family, man. I feel like this is very like universal though.
Agreed.
Yeah. Well, if there's any parents in this chat, don't go to an actual counselor. Don't make your child a counselor.
Yeah, we all need therapy. Come on, let's just go. Like, get it over with.
Oh my
If you're-
god,
if you're
let's go to
financially
therapy
able.
together.
It's
like the-
oh no.
It's like the let's take ibuprofen together meme, but it's let's go
Oh my
to
god,
therapy
let's go
together.
to therapy together. Oh my god.
Amazing. I love this conversation. Okay, next question.
Okay.
Apparently, I think I may have cut out who. I'm gonna assume it's SBZ-san that asked this question. As a streamer with a career of approximately 4 years, has it been 4 years? I think it's like 3 and a little bit. Yeah.
Haven't we? Didn't we answer this question already?
Did we? How do you?
I think
balance
I
this?
answered for the because I said I don't.
Oh, okay. Okay. This one I labeled this one as most of it, so I guess we entered some, but not all.
Okay.
What's your most memorable, impactful moments so far? Have we answered this already? I don't know.
I think so. I think like something of the sort.
Okay, I'll
Maybe.
skip this one. Do you think there's been any notable changes in the type of interaction you have with your community? I don't think we answered this one. Okay, wait, hold on. I'll like go ahead and answer this one. I'm gonna go get water real quick. I'll be right
Okay.
back. It'll take me like 1 minute. BRB, guys.
In the changes of types of interaction you had, I think I got bullied a lot more at the beginning than I do now. Which is fine by me, you know. I'm not. I take it, but I'm also not like I'm also not opinionated or like confrontational enough to be like, stop, guys, I don't like this. Which is why like, not that I really like. Not that I really was bothered by it to begin with, but I do think that I think that I used to be bullied a little bit more. Types of interactions. I don't know. You're supposed to say love him while she's gone. Oh, you can't. No. Once she starts moving. Once she starts moving, I'll say it. But yeah. Has anything else changed? I don't really know. I mean, besides the fact that I love Iku. I love Iku. I love Iku. I love Iku. Did you hear that? Yeah.
Oh my god! Stop it!
There was a comment that was like, you have to say you love Iku while she's gone. I was like, oh no. The second she starts moving, I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
Anyway.
What were you saying?
Anyway, I just said that I feel like I used to get bullied more than I do now.
Oh, like from me?
No. Like from
from Taibiki first.
from my community.
I say that because I was
From
thinking.
me? I mean, I guess that's true as well, but
I mean, I was thinking like, I'm probably like Cosmia's biggest bully.
true.
Because I
That's
roast
true,
you
but, like,
guys the most.
True, but like at the same time, like I can see how there would be like a lot to roast just in general.
I think it's like I think for the most part, Cosmia from our cool highs and like from other VTubers, we're just like this group of like, oh, cute, sweet, like comfy girls or whatever. But like me knowing you and Menno so well, there's just like a lot to roast.
Oh, of course.
And I'm not afraid to do it. I feel like even if people had something to roast about us, I feel like they're like too afraid to do it because it just doesn't seem like our vibe to like roast each other. I think...
especially and also like our kohai like aren't gonna roast us. Like, that's like, come on.
Yeah, they're welcome to, but
yeah, they can if they want.
Well, Luto has roasted me many times, but that's Luto.
Yeah,
she's an
I
anomaly. She's an outlier.
That's true. And Luto doesn't really roast me.
Yeah.
I don't get. I think I deserve to be roasted, but I just like don't. Especially from our kohai, like I don't get roasted at all.
Yeah.
Which is like okay.
I remember I was talking to like Captain sort of recently, and I think we've talked about this before, but when we first joined PRISM Project, the like application, the way we found the application was from this very, very shady app or shady ad. Yeah, a very, very shady ad. And so Captain was telling me like, oh, I'm so glad that like you guys applied even though the ad was kind of shady. And I was like,
shady.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, that's probably why Gen 1 is so dumb.
True. That's so valid.
And Captain and like this other staff member was like, no, don't say that. But I was like, but it's true.
Real. Too real.
Like, sorry to drag Aoi and Menno into this, but am I wrong?
No, that's so real though. Like, that was literally me. Like my like nighttime, like we were in the panini brain. I was like, why not? Like,
Yeah.
What is people gonna do? Come kill me? I don't know. Yeah, that's so real.
Yeah. Anyways, timekeepers don't bully you as much.
Yeah, not as much as they used to, I think. And I'm fine with that. I'm not asking to be bullied.
Yeah, I don't hear like pon cat as much.
Yeah, not as much anymore, which is like I appreciate it. I mean, like, I think that it can be funny, especially when I do like mess up something, like haha, okay. But like, oh, like if it's like continuing when I'm not doing like anything, it's kind of like okay.
I will say I think it's like the natural death of an inside joke because like it's funny the first few times and then after a while it's like okay, let's move on. Like we get it. Yeah. I feel that. Yeah, I feel that way too with Ikumin. I feel like there are certain jokes that happened and then died. Just ran its natural course. Yeah, and I think that's how it should be.
Yeah.
I mean, I still see like some Ikumins bring up really dead jokes now and then, and I just kind of ignore it. I don't know if you guys noticed.
Yeah.
And it's not really like, oh god, he's doing it again or something like that. It's just like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess they're like an OG Ikumin and like that's fine. I don't really like mind that much, but I won't address it because I don't really want to dig up. Like I don't want to keep beating a dead horse.
Yeah, especially like when there's a lot of newer viewers in chat. It's like going back and explaining the same like inside jokes over and over can get a little bit like it can get tiring and like it doesn't create a very welcoming environment for new viewers as well.
Yeah. You know. Yeah, but so like by all means, when you guys bring up dead jokes, like it's not like we're annoyed or anything, but it's just like not the right time anymore. So we choose not to like address it most of the time. You still have your dust nose. Oh, people calling my nose like a speck of dust.
Oh,
I mean. If mine is a speck of dust, then Aoi's is even smaller speck.
Yeah, mine's even. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was like, I don't get that. Also, this is a really random question, but have you used your OG outfit since changing over?
Yeah, I have. When I was back on my laptop, I used my OG one. Yeah, because I did transfer over the files for this scientist model, but the parameters were so off. It was kind of uncanny. So I was just like, you know what? I'll just use OG Iku for a while.
I see.
It's a little bit uncanny now that we're so used to this one. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. I don't know. I do know, like, I have established a lot of boundaries with Ikumin over the years as well. And I don't know, I say this all the time, but we're like a growing community, so we're gonna keep like as new people come and as new people come in and as I change as a person as well, like we're gonna have this conversation often about like boundaries and what my expectations from Ikumins. And like what I want to do, what kind of interactions I want to have with like fans and stuff. I'm just glad that Ikumins are very open to having these kinds of these conversations with me. That's all I can really ask for from a community, honestly, is a community that's willing to grow with me. Yeah. So there's that. Yeah, I do think like my first year I had no idea how to do that kind of stuff. If anything, I thought it was normal to have and I don't. This is gonna sound weird, but I thought it was normal for a community to control you as a VTuber character than the other way around. I guess because I didn't really know what the expectations were as a VTuber. It's one thing if you're like like an IRL streamer or something, because you're just your own person. But because we're this character, sorry, I'm like breaking the immersion, but like, I thought it was like a character that we build as a community. But I realized like later on that no, it's like I have to build my own community that makes me comfortable if I want to do this long term. So yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a really good thing that we honestly we have been around for so long and we'll hopefully be around for a little bit longer. Yeah. Yeah, we have our communities to thank for that for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. What have you found to keep the community connected outside of your live streams?
I don't do anything. No, sorry. I mean that in the way that the fan Discord and stuff is alive. Like, I feel like you all keep in contact with yourselves. Like, I don't like. I feel like I'm not like, okay, you guys, time to join the PRISM Discord server. Like, you should all be in there to like, you know. Maybe that's not what you're asking, but that's how I interpret it. Like, I mean, well, for you, maybe you have a lot of like, you have the Ikumin song and like you do a lot of like you do a lot of projects with your community.
Like community projects.
Yeah, I'm not creative enough to do that, so we're just hanging out.
Oh my god, wait, can I help you do something like that eventually?
Yeah, that was something that I wanted to. I remember when we had our like meetings where we were talking about goals for like the new year. This was like 2 years ago at this point.
Oh my god.
But I remember I was like sitting in like my meeting or whatever, and they're like, "So Ali, what do you want to do in the new year?" I was like, I guess it'd be cool. I like the Ikumin song. It'd be cool to do something like that. Is literally what I said, and never happened.
Oh my god.
So
okay, we need to make that happen for you then.
Yeah,
because
of course that would be awesome.
Yeah, the Ikumin song was a very long project too, because like the only thing I really did was come up with a top line, and then we wrote the lyrics together, and then I recorded it, and I was like, okay, just like put an instrumental to it. I just threw it out there. I was not expecting. I don't want to say I wasn't expecting much, but like, how am I supposed to know that I had musical geniuses in my chat, right? So it really blew me out of the water, honestly, like with what came back. And then like this particular one, I just really loved so much. It was so up my alley. And then I bought the rights for it and I put it in my album. And it's just kind of crazy how that all worked out. And then we still did like a community project for the video as well. Yeah, I love to do something. I would love to help you do something like that.
That's something that I'm like, that looks fun.
Yeah. Okay, new goal for after. For after April, probably after you come back from your travels. Okay. Unexpect the unexpected. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I was gonna say like Twitter has been a big tool of mine to stay connected with everyone because I'm pretty active Twitter user. I mean, not as much as I used to be. I'm not gonna lie. Recently, I'm always overwhelmed with like the amount of mentions that I get. Yeah. And I used to reply to a lot more, but then my manager was like, "You should stop doing that because like you're literally gonna burn yourself out." So
yeah, that's so real. That's so real. That's how I burnt myself out within the first like 2 months of doing it. Because do you remember when we first started doing Twitter and like I would respond to every single person like very quickly, and then that was a thing that like Captain was like, "Wow, good job," and I was like, "Thanks," but that stopped really fast. Like I burned myself out really fast and just have not recovered. Like
absolutely. Yeah, that was like a thing that my manager pointed out to me several times. They were like, "Hey, like we love that you're so interactive with your fans and stuff, but like it's probably not a good idea to do it so often and so so much of it." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And they were right. Like I don't know. I felt a lot less stressed after I stopped replying to everyone's. And I still reply to as much as I can. But yeah, it's. Obviously, I'm one person, so there's only so much I can do.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when like I feel like I don't know. Before I used to be like, "Oh, thank you." But like at a point that gets very like there's only so many variations of exclamation points and emojis you can use when you're saying thank you to someone. So.
And you don't want to look like you're just copy pasting the same message either. So you try to like make it like add some variation to it and stuff. Yeah, no, I feel you.
So it's just a lot easier to like to leave a like.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so now my rule of thumb is usually I'll pick a certain post where I'll reply to everything under that post, or if there's like a certain comment that really stands out, like is really funny or something, I might respond to it. Or if it's like a question that I think is like worth answering, then I'll answer it. But for the most part, everything else, especially if it's just like a "oh, thank you" kind of response, I'll just like it and hope that they understand that I like saw and appreciated their comment. Yeah. Unless like I said, it's that one post that I picked that I replied to, then I will say thank you to every single one. But yeah, I don't know. It's a lot, but I still really like interacting with a lot of people on Twitter, and that's definitely my main source of communication. Because YouTube posts, like people don't really comment on them that much. Unless they're like big fans, of course, the very dedicated fans. It's just like a notice, really. It's just like a hey, this thing is happening. It's just like a notification, letting people know. So yeah, there's that. And like you said, I do like enjoy doing community projects and stuff. I think we can do more of that. I feel like we should do like that as Cosmia, like community projects as Cosmia. I think that would be fun. Because that's definitely something that I enjoy organizing. Yeah. For me, the fact that you like the comments are already enough for me. See, that makes me really happy, and that's also really relieving to hear, because I always, despite, me understanding that it's for the best not to reply to everything, I still feel a little guilty that I can't reply to everyone. So, yeah, thanks for saying that. Yeah. Should we comment on them? It doesn't affect the algo if it's in the community tab, right? Actually, I think it does, actually. I think in general, comments on anything is good for the algorithm. Like, which is another reason why I feel like I should reply to people more. But yeah, like I said, there's only so much we can do. But yeah, it's just so you guys know, we do really appreciate comments, not just because we love hearing you guys comment, hearing and reading your comments, but it does help the algorithm. So I don't think membership matters though. Because that's not gonna get a lot of attention anyways.
Only a certain number of people can see that anyway. Exactly. The hearts are the most endorphin inducing, to be honest. We're all brainwashed for social media. Oh my god.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Are we still good on time?
Yeah. About another hour.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, we're getting there. SPZ-san says, lastly, looking back over the past 4 years, what aspect of your streaming journey are you most proud of? I guess this is basically the same thing. I'm proud of the community projects that we've done together. I'm proud of Cloud19, the album, of course. Just, I don't know, this is kind of maybe the cop-out answer, but I'm just proud of PRISM as a whole. And I feel very lucky to have been, have had the opportunity to witness it from the very beginning. Yeah. I'm gonna keep my answer short, but I think that summarizes it.
I think that's that would be my answer as well. I think the community is what I'm the most proud of. I'm proud of the fact that we were able to gather a group of people, because that in itself is you can't, a lot of times in your lifetime you can't say that you've done that. You gathered a group of I mean, there are 120 something people right now. You're not gonna have a lot of opportunities to gather 120 something people in a room to listen to you talk for 2 hours. That's not something that a lot of people can say that have done. So I think that I'm proud of the community that PRISM has created, and how it's not very it's not super toxic either. I think there can be a lot of streamers chats that are not very nice, and they're not very nice to each other. Just in general, the internet is not necessarily a kind space, and I think that in general PRISM is pretty wholesome, and I appreciate it.
For sure. Not to compare ourselves to different communities from other VTuber groups and agencies or whatever, but we have definitely been lucky to have a community that have always been very kind to each other and very helpful to each other, and helpful to not just their Oshis, but just all of PRISM in general. I don't think I've ever seen a group of fans that are such Haku Oshis. If that makes sense. Haku Oshi, in case you don't know, is people who support a whole group, not just one person. And of course they have their Oshis or whatever, but they support the whole team, basically. And I don't know, we have a lot of people in PRISM who really support the whole group. And of course there are still people who are oh, I only watch so-and-so, and I only watch so-and-so. But they still it's not they don't like the other girls, if that makes sense. Because there are some people out there who are oh, I only watch if we're gonna use Idolish 7 as an example, there are some people who are I only like Sogo, I hate everyone else. There are people like that, so but I haven't really seen anyone like that in PRISM, which is in the PRISM community, which I appreciate. Yeah. Hako Oshi. Yeah, Hako. Hako Oshi. It literally means box. Yeah, a box Oshi. Yeah, box Oshi.
Box Oshi.
Yeah, Hako box. Yeah. We're very lucky. What can we say?
Yeah.
All right, we have 2 more questions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, he says, how many leagues does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? I literally labeled this screenshot as, the answer is, why eat a Tootsie Pop when there are other better options?
Yeah, I haven't had a Tootsie Pop in a really long time. I used to like them a lot when I was little.
I don't like them.
Oh, why not?
I don't know. It's am I remembering that? It's the one where it's a chocolate, but it's toffee.
Yes, it's got the chocolate in the middle.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I would rather just eat regular chocolate.
Oh, do you not like lollipops?
I don't hate them. I guess I'm not super into hard candies unless it's a cough drop, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'd rather eat a haichu or something.
I see. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Tootsie Pops. Oh, you know what? I think I know. Tootsie Pops are kind of, but they have chocolate in the middle. Sorry, yes. So, Tootsie Pops and like lollipops in general are kind of, I suppose, must be a big part of my childhood because I was allergic to dairy for most of my childhood. So I couldn't have a lot of chocolate bars. And so that's why I guess I like ended up eating a lot of Tootsie Pops. Like sometimes, like I think I would just eat the outside and like throw away the inside because I couldn't have it or couldn't have too much of it. Yeah.
Why didn't you
like,
just get regular lollipops?
I don't know. I guess they were like bigger or like more. They were
Cheaper
more like
biteable,
because you
creamy.
never buy. I would never buy Tootsie Pops. I think it was just like the most readily available, like during like Halloween and stuff. People would
makes
give
sense.
those out. Yeah, I would never like. My parents wouldn't let me buy candy anyway. So I didn't get a lot of. I didn't buy a lot of candy, but I think they were the most like readily available. Do you call the little lollipops? Do you call those dum dums or is that just me?
Oh yeah, the really small ones.
Okay.
Yeah, dum-dums, yeah.
Yeah, I like those as a kid.
We clearly
Dum-dums.
grew up on the same side of the
Yeah.
Americas.
Dum-dums.
Yeah, dum-dums. Yeah, I didn't really like dum-dums either. I guess I didn't really like lollipops. The lollipop that I did like though, I like Chupa Chups. Yeah, I like those because they actually taste really good.
I didn't I actually didn't discover those until I went to Japan.
Yeah, it's like a Japan thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And they have them after I saw them in Japan though, I realized how much of a thing they are outside of like America. Like it's not for some reason I just never saw them in America. But
it might be like a regional thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen it like in other like random places. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. Also, it must be also like cultural because like my favorite snacks are all like snacks that you can find at Japanese like dagashi stores and stuff like that. Yeah. And I like comes like more American candies. I don't know. I guess I like Twix because of the cookie inside the chocolate bar. I like Twix bars. I guess I like Kit Kats. Yeah, I guess like chocolate bars were pretty good. I unfortunately for Ali, I guess she's never had a Snickers bar before. But
yeah, no, I can't have a lot of the classic chocolate bars, but I do like Kit Kats.
Yeah, I did like Snickers too. I've never had a Mars bar. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. My mom liked Milky Way.
Oh.
Yeah, she likes caramel. Yeah, for me,
does she like Milk Duds? Not Milk Duds. What are those called? Milk Duds?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I think she liked those. She liked those, and then have you had what was it called? Whoopers or something?
A Whopper?
Whoppers?
Whoppers? I believe they're called Whoppers. The malt ball.
The malt balls.
Those are good. Yeah, I like
my
those.
mom likes those too. I think they're okay. What else? There's like another one. Three Musketeers.
Do you like Junior Mints?
Oh, I do actually.
Yeah, okay, I do too.
Yeah, I mean mint candies I like in general.
You know what I really want right now? I really want a York peppermint patty.
That was like a really big sigh.
I was thinking about that just now.
Oh my gosh, that's definitely something I never see in Japan. For sure.
Yeah, I haven't had one of those in so long.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wait, we should have like a. Have you ever done like an American candy tier list or something?
No. Oh wait. Yes. Yes. I think I did like a Halloween candy tier list last year.
Yeah, because I feel like you've done something like that. Maybe I should do one too.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, so we can I know we both did like the fruits one, and surprisingly we had very different tiers.
Yeah. Tier list.
Yeah,
I received 2. My friends sent me 2 fruit tier lists, and they were like, choose one. Like, whose side are you on? And I was like, oh dang, now I gotta make one too.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I should do that. I don't think Menno has had a lot of American chocolates or American candy. Yeah, I
I'm
don't
curious
know.
about her opinions on fruit though.
Oh, true. I remember we took the fruit disgust test, and Menno was very interesting with that.
Which one? Oh, the one
fruit,
like, are you
the food disgust? It's like the
oh,
her,
like you germaphobe or like this or like bugs or
afraid
like
of,
yeah,
like
I remember that.
mold, bugs, dents in your fruit, fish, seafood, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, my brother and I were very, very similar, which is like a testament to
Makes
like
sense.
how we grew up in the same household. But like, yeah, Menno, Menno was interesting because I was very like, oh my god, really? Wait, really? And she's like, at some point she just looked at me and she's like, I'm a dragon. I eat everything.
Wow.
Yeah, she was really not picky, but surprisingly, the one thing she was a little bit picky about was fruit. Yeah,
Oh, interesting.
like little dents in fruit and stuff. I was like, wow, that's really interesting. Everything else, she was okay. She was like okay with mold and like all that stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, but I was like, dang. But I was really picky. I think I was even pickier than you were.
I think so too. I think so too. But that's also just like, I think we were talking about how it's definitely how you're raised.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I used to be not used to, but I would always like ask my parents like if something was past the expiration date or like this and that and the other. I'm like, is it okay to eat this? I would always ask my parents, is it okay to eat this? And they would always say, just try it.
Yeah, my parents. Yeah, it's very, very interesting how differently we're all raised, isn't it? Because if I was like, "Mom, is this okay?" She's like, let's not risk it." So she would just tell me to throw it away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
just shows.
I don't know. Our family is always like better safe than dead or bad stomach ache.
Like sick. Yeah.
Other households, it's like, okay, I guess I'll try it, and if it's like if it gives us a bad time, then I guess we can throw out the rest.
Yeah, they're like, if it tastes bad, just throw it away. Also, I mean, my parents are like that with like allergies too. So like that's
oh no.
They're literally like, I'm like, it says it has nuts in it, or like it says it like may contain, or like it's made in a factory. They're like, just try a bite. If you feel something, throw it away. I'm like, okay. And like, so that's why, okay, like timekeepers are so like, oh my god, owie. But that's how I grew up. Like my parents don't care. Like of course when I'm like, oh, I had an allergic reaction, they're like, oh no. But like, I'm alive and they know that, and they're like, and especially like when they're there too, they're just like, just do it. It's fine. Like,
absolutely.
You'll live, pretty much, is their thing. So they're not careful. Every time, every Christmas, my mom makes cookies, and I'm like, oh, cookies. She's like, yeah, you can't have them. I'm like, oh, okay. Like,
no.
They really keep nuts in the house. Like my parents like eat things with nuts in them. Like they don't care.
I guess like your allergy wasn't like too severe that they could get away with
it's
it.
not like I'm gonna inhale the fumes and like pass out or something. Like that's not
the cookie fumes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my parents, I don't know. Yeah, timekeepers are always like, oh, you have to be more careful about your allergies. But I'm like, I've never been careful. My parents don't even give a shit. So it's like whatever.
Yeah, I mean, and your attitude about your allergies was also very like, yeah, I'll be fine. That's why I was like, I was very shocked and felt very bad when you almost died that one time.
I think it was the problem with that day though is just because like I ate so much of it, you know, like
it's really good.
Because remember when we went to ramen? We went to ramen that one time. I had one bite and I was like, I think it has nuts in it.
And we just like switched ramen. Yeah.
And I was completely fine.
Yeah, I guess that curry, it was just really good curry. Like, we didn't even realize it was
and
vegan.
like, we were hungry. Like, I was like, okay, time to eat, you know? And there's just a lot of things that you don't expect to have nuts in it, so you just kind of go for it.
Right,
So, yeah. I mean, ramen, what? Look, so, like, yes, I get, like, Condiments or, like, the noodles that have, like, that traditionally have nuts in them. But, like, ramen?
Yeah.
Like I've never heard of
Yeah,
that, and it
you
wasn't
ordered,
like on
like-
top or anything. It was like
Yeah.
it was miso ramen.
Yeah, you ordered miso ramen and then you took one bite and then we asked the person like, oh, is there nuts in this? And then they were like, oh yeah, there's cashews, peanuts, walnuts, almonds.
Yeah.
Literally every single nut you can possibly
type
eat.
of nut, and I was like, ooh.
I was like, what do you mean? Are you sure there's even miso in this? Like,
Yeah,
it's just
for real.
not ramen.
It was so crazy. So like, yeah. But if I stop myself early enough, like it doesn't. It's not a
Yeah.
problem. The other day when I had nuts again, I had one bite of something and it had nuts in it. I stopped myself at one bite, and the worst that happened was like my stomach felt a little weird, but like I didn't. It wasn't horrible. Like I wasn't on the floor like dying or anything. But yeah, it was just that one time. It was that one time that was really bad.
Yeah, I'm not saying like one symptom is better than the other, but it's a good thing that your allergies, it manifests in like your internal, like you said your like throat itches and you feel
Yeah.
like gross and nauseous and stuff, right? That it's a good thing it's not like you don't get like hives and like physical manifestations of it, because
Yeah.
those are really painful.
Yeah.
And takes a longer time to heal. So your internal organs, like everything that's internal, heals a lot faster than your exterior. Like like anything on your skin and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
How do we get to? Oh, whoa! We went here from the Tootsie Pop question. Okay, moving on.
We're so good at tangents. It's crazy. We
Wow.
move from one topic to another to the point where we don't really know what we're talking about anymore.
Whoa, that's wild.
This is why we need to get a podcast. We should call it some kind of tangent like podcast.
Tangential, whatever. There's also, I think that if we did that, like we'd have to cut so much.
Yeah,
out. Low
it's
key,
okay.
like
I got you.
okay.
I mean, like if we theme the podcast around having so many tangents, though, we could just leave it all in.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, maybe it'd be funny if we just talk normally, and then afterwards, when I'm editing, I can count the number of tangents we have. So it would be like a
Ooh.
tangent counter or something. That would be
Ooh,
interesting.
That's fun. That's fun.
Yeah. Okay, more ideas for future podcasts.
Mm.
Alright, I believe this one is the last one. Okay. Any Switches games Cosmia wants to play? Mario Kart, Clubhouse 51, Mario Party, etc. Was this before Mario Party? Or Mario Party
No,
Club?
it's after.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, we will be playing more Mario Party for sure. You know what I want to do? I want to play Mario Kart with Menno specifically, because I can already imagine the screaming. She'll be
True.
like, no.
Oh my god.
Well, I like
Mario
throw a shell at her or something.
I suck at Mario Kart, so I don't think I know. I mean, like, of course I'd be down to play. If someone's gonna invite me to play Mario Kart, like, yeah, I'll play. But like,
I'm always gonna
I'm
be
very
last.
guaranteed to get. Yeah.
Well, Cosmia is
Okay.
the thing with Cosmia is that we all equally suck at games, so it's actually a good
you
fight.
can't- Yeah, that's true. That's true. But anyone who like actually plays games, like, I don't think that.
Yeah.
I'm so hesitant for like people who like don't know us to like watch us. I'm like, please leave the stream. I always have to say that if anyone comes into like a gaming stream that I have and they're like, hi, I'm new, I have to be like, hi, I'm not a gamer, but if you want to stick around, you can.
Yeah.
Like, I'm bad at games, but if you want to stick around,
Yeah.
go for it.
There's a reason why our manager was like, please stop playing Tetris.
Yeah.
They're like, this physically pains me to watch.
Yeah. I'd play Clubhouse 51. That's the one with all the different board games on it, right?
Yeah. I really want to play that one too. They
Yeah,
also
I've
have...
played it with a friend, but
Oh.
the baseball and Clubhouse 51 is kind of fun.
Oh, really?
I do that.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So down for that. What was I gonna say? There's also like a Game of Life.
Oh yes.
Switch version, which I kind of want to play. I know Yuda
Oh.
says she wants to play. Yeah.
Oh my god, I want to play Game of Life so bad. Just like games where I don't have to think about anything. Because Game of Life is so fun because it's like, choose your career and like, oh, gain $1,000. Like, thanks.
Yeah.
Or like, have one child. I'm like, thank you. Like,
Thank you.
get married. Okay. Like,
Yeah, like board game types are fun.
I love
Because
board
they're very
game
chill.
types like that.
Yeah.
I don't like super competitive board games.
True.
Or like board games that are too like free where you gotta like discuss. Oh, but you know what? Someday I keep thinking about this. And I'm like, I really want to do this like as a stream or like maybe like a hand cam someday. But like I want us to do one of those like party games, like one of those drinking party games where you have to like just like talk and tell stories and stuff.
Yeah. Oh man,
those are so fun.
Speaking of those games, I think I told you about this. I don't remember what it's called, what the board game was called, but it's basically just a bunch of cards, and then, like for example, it's like name 3 Michaels in 6 seconds, and then you have this little bar when you flip it. You know those bars when you flip it over, it's like wow. Oh yeah, it's that. They had that, but it was like specifically only makes noise for 6 seconds. So basically, like if you can't say it like all 3 of the answers by the time the sound of the bar stops making noise, then you have to like I forgot, you lose a point or something. Yeah,
that's so fun. Yeah, I like things like that. The things that are pretty like low effort and stuff. Games that require you to be funny, I'm not great at, you know. Like I don't know. You know what I like? You know what I played a lot as a kid? I played Sorry a lot as a kid.
Oh yeah, I like Sorry. Sorry's pretty fun. Yeah, Sorry's pretty fun. I also like I don't know, maybe not for you, but I like games where you have to make a story as well.
Oh yes, not for me. You should play with Menno though. That sounds really fun.
Yeah, I forgot. There's a game that I really liked. I forgot what it's called. My brother probably has it. But it was like you had to choose a character, and then like as you progress in the game, like you're given these like cards, like these item cards, and you have to like progress the story by including that item in your story. And then at the very end there's like a judge who decides who had the best story or whatever, and that's how you win the game. I really want to do those kinds of games with Menno. I mean, I think it'd be interesting to have you as a part of it too, even though I know you're not into like creative type stuff, but I think it'd be really interesting to see what you
skills are just like very lacking. Like I can't improv for if my life depended on it.
Yeah,
my improv skills are not there.
Yeah, I'm not really good with like improv per se, like in terms of being funny, but I think like coming up with stories though, I think I'm pretty good at. Yeah, there's a lot of Switch games that we could play in the future. If only Switch games weren't so expensive, though, honestly.
Yeah. Like I
only
use them for stream and then like nothing else, so that's why it's hard for me to warrant buying them. Whereas like on Steam and like PC games are very like, okay, $5. Okay, sure. But
oh wait, speaking of Steam games, did you know that Wingspan is 50% off right now?
Oh, no freaking way!
Yeah, at least for me. You can check, but yeah, I was planning to get Wingspan because that's like a game that me, Ali, Non, and Pina we were talking about playing. Eventually.
Oh my god, I love Wingspan. Wingspan is one of my favorite board games, even though I don't like board games.
Yeah, I never played it, but it looks fun.
Yeah, it's super fun. It's kind of like a game where you just, I mean, the aesthetic of the game is really nice. If you ever have a chance to play, I want to buy a physical copy someday, but if you ever have a chance to play the physical game, I know they have it at I went to this hear me out. I went to this gay board game cafe.
Oh my god, I need to go there.
In Shinjuku. No, you should go. Like
oh my god, let's go.
All the people there were like just like these like very like fruity like men. But it was the guy, I was there with like 3 friends, and like he like explained the rules to like Wingspan and stuff. I had played it once before, but it had been like a year plus, so I didn't like remember. And so he was like explaining the rules, and he was so nice.
Aww.
He was so nice about explaining everything, and like he taught us how to play, and like it's like a very closed, it's very small, and a very like it seems like they have their own like community, so it's kind of hard to like go in, but like once you're in and like you start talking to people, like they're really nice. Yeah, gay. It has a really funny name. I have to find it. Anyway.
Oh,
Anyway, Wingspan,
man.
if you have a chance to play it physically, it's really the pieces are really well made, and like the pictures are all really pretty. Like it's good. It's good.
Okay.
Recommend.
Yeah, I think I'll grab it. Oh, it's 50% off because it's not like exactly a super cheap game either. Oh wait, I forgot to grab Detective Grimoire. That was on sale for really cheap too.
Oh.
I don't know if the sale is still happening. I should grab that before it goes away. Yeah. Oh no, socializing. Yeah.
Oh no.
I will say, like, even though I like identify as LGBTQ, it's hard to go into those communities unless you have like a friend because it's such a tight knit community that it's like, hello, I am one of you.
Yeah,
please,
that's true.
Please be nice to me.
Yeah.
Please include me. Yeah. But yeah. Anyways, tangent.
I have so. Oh my god. Sorry, I found it. It's literally called boardgay.mbar. Boardgay.mbar. I'm gonna share this with you.
Board games. That's so funny. Thank you. Maybe I should go check it out.
Yeah, definitely. You can go with your brother.
Oh no. Oh no. Ah. That's so funny.
Yeah, I believe it's I could be wrong, but I think it's also like Nomi Hodai Se Dahazu.
Oh, that's cool. That's super awesome. Watch me become a regular. Don't stalk me, guys. Alright. Well, I believe that is all the questions we had. I don't think we have time to take any more.
Yeah. It's okay, we'll take more next time we do it with Menno.
Yeah, with Menno. And I know that Ali has to go somewhere today. I would say, can I ask one question?
Yes.
How are you feeling about the changes?
Oh,
the upcoming changes, I should say.
I mean, of course, like we've discussed it a little bit in like private and stuff, but I'm for me personally, I'm not feeling like any like crazy wave of emotions, especially because I already went through it. Like,
yeah,
I mean, like we knew it was coming, and like we knew it was coming, and like I think that at the end of the day, it's like maybe it's because we've been here for so long, we've been in PRISM for so long. At this point, like I don't know, like if I was a talent under PRISM and I debuted, I don't know, for example, last month. There are no talents that debuted last month, but imagine, you know, like I think maybe it would even hit a little bit harder. But if we're being completely honest, I feel like I've done a lot of the things that I wanted to do. Like I've made friends that I wanted to make. I've done a lot of the projects that I wanted to do. Not all, of course. There are things that I want to do in the future, and it's not over yet. But I think that's another aspect of why I'm kind of like, well, if it's time, it's time, you know?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I think I feel like Gen 1 is more resilient to change than maybe some of the other talents, if we're being honest, because we've just been through so much. Yeah.
I mean, like, we've been through PRISM's like developing stage where like we didn't know what we even wanted to do. We like there was a time where it was like, what is PRISM's concept? It was something, it was gonna be something completely different, and then it like changed, and like, you know, like there's just a lot of things that we probably had to deal with, and like might have come as like a shock initially, but it's like you get over it and you end up fine on the other end, you know, and you end up working around things and getting through it. So this is just another one of those things, and I think I'm excited, honestly. I'm excited to finally, like, I don't know, be a little bit like less dependent, maybe like be a little bit more like independent, you know, like haha, like yeah, like doing my own thing, like I don't know.
I'm glad. I'm glad like you're doing okay. I mean, I know we've talked about it before, but yeah. I felt almost bad. I heard from other people that like some of the other talents, they like really cried about it.
I was talking about this the other day on my stream too. I was like, I don't know, should I have cried more?
Meanwhile, I was like, Prism's going away.
Yeah, me too. I was like, don't worry guys, I'm not going anywhere unless I die.
I was like, don't be sad. There's no reason to be sad unless you're a broski. Then you can cry. I don't know. Maybe I was a little insensitive.
I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't really. I don't know. Like it was just like, well, it is what it is, right?
Yeah. I mean, like we've had some time to process the news, and like it was said in the statement, it was a mutual agreement between talent and management, so it wasn't really a surprise for any of us.
Yeah. It's not like they like sent out an email or something last week and they were like, by the way. Like, no.
By the way, we're shutting
like,
down.
Like we had discussions and this was like, this is something that we decided to do, so it's not like, you know, I don't think, not much to be, for me, honestly, there's not a lot to be sad about. I think, again, like, we're losing PRISM Project, but we're not losing the connections that we made.
Yeah.
Like, it's still... We're still here.
Like, and I said this to Ikumin too, but PRISM isn't the company and the management. PRISM has always been what's on the inside, which is the talents, and so we're just losing the box that it came in, but the contents will still be around.
Exactly.
So, you know, it will... And of course there will be changes. We'll all be going our separate ways in terms of how we're gonna, like, in terms of content creation, but I think in terms of like who are we gonna hang out with, we're still gonna be hanging out with each other a lot.
It's gonna be the same. I don't have that many friends. Like,
I don't
know many friends. It's not like I'm gonna like jump friend groups. It's like, what friend group?
Yeah, I mean, Cosmia, we already plan to do things together as like a group. There will be much more things in the future. We're planning to do a lot of stuff, and then I know Yudo wanted to do some things with me, and I still want to do like Prism High. Ami and I are still talking about doing like a song together. I don't know. There's so many things that we still want to do. It just won't be under Prism anymore. But it will still be us. So hope you guys. I know some of you guys are still processing. I know it was not a surprise for us, but it was certainly a surprise for you guys, and I understand you guys have a lot of emotions to sort through even still. But yeah, just let you know, we'll be okay. We'll still be here.
Yeah. I don't plan on like quitting. Like,
yeah, you will be traveling a lot in April, though, right?
I will. Yes, I'm going home. I'm traveling. I'm traveling a lot of places. I'm pretty much traveling like the world. I'm gonna be like going around a lot of places next month, as well as I'll be trying to fit in school when I can.
Yeah. So hang out with Ami a lot in March, guys, before she takes a sort of like a break in April.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna... I decided that, like, maybe I'll stream when I can, but it'll probably be, like, very impromptu, like, oh, I think I might stream today, like, once a week, like,
maybe
when
like
I
casual
have the
streams.
time, sort of thing. Yeah.
I'm sure your timekeepers would love that.
Yeah, and any collabs that we're planning for April, like, I'll still, depending if I'm next to my computer or not, but if I am, then, I can do collabs as well, so...
Exactly. Well, thank you for hanging out with me, Ollie. Is there anything you're doing tomorrow or over the weekend that you want to let the queens know about?
I'm leaving tomorrow.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm going on a short weekend excursion this week. I'm meeting some friends. And let's see. So I don't have any streams until Sunday night, and I'm just having a members chat because I'm probably gonna come home and be like, tired. So I'm just gonna chill with members on Sunday night, my time.
Yeah. Chill weekend for Ali then. For me, I have a Minecraft collab tomorrow, and on Saturday I will be. I have 2 cover premieres actually. Woo! The first one is gonna be on Kaya's channel, Kaya from Kawaii.
I saw that.
Yeah.
It looks so cool.
I was telling Ikumi how like I have no idea why she invited me because we've never actually spoken because I'm awkward. I always want to speak to everyone, but I'm always awkward. So I was very happy that she invited me to do this big group song cover. So that's premiering in the morning, Saturday JST. And then later in the afternoon, I will be premiering. I almost said severing. Premiering. I will be severing the Coconuts full cover. It's also a community project, so lots of Ikumin are going to be in it, which is going to be really fun. And then I will be doing a. I didn't want to call it the songs that get white people turned karaoke, but I'll be doing like an American pop karaoke as an after party. Yeah, but it is the set list is the songs that get white people turned. Songs that get me turned. So there's that, and then Sunday I have a members stream. We'll be doing a listen along to.
I overheard that you were gonna do that.
Ariana's new album, Eternal Sunshine, which is probably an album that gets white people turned. So it's like a white people weekend. Last Friday night. I should add that to my playlist, my set list. Yeah, and then Monday, last thing, Monday, I will not be streaming, but there will be a Gen 3 outfit reveal relay. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so excited. I'm super, super excited. I already know that they're gonna look so cute, so yeah. Please tune in for that, you guys. Alright.
Oh my god, Gen 3 outfits.
Gen 3 outfits.
Woo! The preview, they look so cute.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm really excited. We've wanted this for so long. It's been long. There was such a long time between our outfit reveal and then like Lita's and Gen 3 and Gen 4. So yeah, I wonder when we're gonna do the 3D chibis.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
I just realized that I've pretty much booked every single available time I have this month.
You're gonna have to really squeeze it in.
I should ask about it. I just realized. Okay, anyways. Alright, just really one quick donation and then we go. We are set to go. Wally, thank you for the donation. Can't wait to ask Beno some questions if she come on next time. Thanks for answering the questions. We'll find better questions asked next time. Always enjoy our Iku collab. I love the wild tangents you both have. Love you both very much more. And chill. Thank you so much, Wally, for the donation. I think we should do a Cosmia QA after April, maybe like May for like Meno's birthday month. Yeah, and then I think next time we'll keep it to like one question per person or something.
That sounds good.
Because we would the multiple questions in
we
one
know
post.
We're gonna talk way too much.
Talk too much.
One question.
Yeah, but yeah, I think things will be a little bit different too for Cosmia after after we leave Prism and all that stuff. Yeah, so I think that'll be really interesting collab to do. Yeah, I hope we can do at least like 1 to 2 Cosmia collabs per month. That would be great.
Right, yeah.
Because I'm lonely.
No, yeah, let's definitely do it.
I need my Aoinium and Menonium. Or I will die.
Recharge.
I need the recharge or I will die.
You will die.
Alright, that is all for today then. Thank you again, Aoi, for coming.
Thank you
hanging
for
out with
having me.
Yeah. Sorry to keep you. I know you have somewhere to go today, so I will let you go now.
Still have a little time. I will go and get some lunch.
Yeah.
And then, I have enough time to eat, so we're good.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, perfect timing then.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow for the Minecraft collab with Pina, Ami, Non, and Manuel. So yeah, if you guys missed Meno tonight, you will see her tomorrow. Alrighty, bye-bye, guys. guys! おつふに、おつもり、おつ
もり、おつふり、
おつきゅえ、
おつきゅえ、
おつえ、
おつえ、
おつあいく。Bye guys! I love you guys more! I'll find someone to raise Johnny! Bye 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 bye! Enjoy my coconuts, the schedule photo.
My coconuts.
You can put it in your mouth. Right now. Alright, Yura is streaming Golden Sun. So I'm going to send you guys over to Yuwa. Please tell her we said hello. You guys can do a week raid. Alright, Otsuhini guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Minecraft. Don't forget to tune in for Coconuts and Kimi ga Iru cover on Saturday. Otsuhini, bye bye. I love you guys more. Mwah. Johnny.